Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. Can I get a moment of your time? Smoke a little, life's a game of chess. Drugs, guns, hooters got me on the run. Let me shine a little light. I grew up on the 50s, I love my whole city. Got the little ones with me, I ain't going back to prison. House with a yard, I get my own unlocks, I walk my own yard. I'm Figaro and filthy. Where I come from, dog, everybody's filthy. Get your hands dirty with them concrete burpees. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Is everybody in?
Oh.
Is everybody motherfucking in? Damn, it's Monday afternoon. First time I ever do a podcast on a Monday afternoon, dog.
But it's like a every day now because it doesn't matter what day it is.
Every day's a Saturday and Sunday for me now, doggy dog.
Yep.
God damn it, man. And I mean, the flip side of things, though, is there's a lot of people in the hospital right now, man, fighting for their life and shit. You know, so let's go ahead and just, let's make sure we keep our prayers going for everybody in the medical field on both sides of that fence, right? You know what I mean? The ones in the beds and the ones that are taking care of the ones in the beds, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's like frontline infantry right there.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can think that as well as essential workers, like I said the other day, AKA sacrificial lambs, you know what I mean? But we can go ahead and say, people that work in the supermarkets, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Gas
what I mean?
stations.
Gas stations, dog.
Post office,
brother. Delivering that mail. I mean, we don't even really need that mail right now. Well, maybe some of us do.
I don't need no bills.
Yeah, right? Keep them motherfuckers.
Keep the mail.
Keep them motherfuckers. Well, hey, I want to welcome you all to Hood Stocks. Thank you for tuning in. It's always a pleasure, man, to have all you guys sitting in with me wherever we're at right now. You know what I mean? So today, it's Monday the 6th, afternoon shot. Today we got a very funny comedian. He's a writer. He acts. I mean, homeboy operates on a higher level than most of you, if you know what the fuck I mean. Everybody, this Monday afternoon, I want you all to get up out your seats. Get up out them motherfucking sofas. Get up out them beds. If you're still in bed, sleeping in, you know what I mean? You know, get up. Pour yourself a drink, roll yourself a blunt, pack yourself a bowl. I want y'all to give it up for the highly gifted stoner, Rob.
Hey, what is up, man? We're over here on Hood Stocks. This is amazing, bro. Let me tell you, when you first walk into the studio and you see a bald-headed Mexican with tattoos from head to toe, most people are scared. I'm like, oh, yes, this is going to be comfortable.
No, it's 100%,
We're probably related.
We might be, dog. I mean, we're all related one way or another, brother. You know what I mean?
Totally, bro.
Yeah, for sure, dog. You know what I mean? But thank you so much, brother, for, you know what I mean, making the time and coming through, dog.
Hey, thanks for having me, and thanks for having the studio pristine. I know a lot of people out there probably worried. Oh, when we got here, we got sprayed from literal head to toe. We wiped up the bottom of our feet. We're quarantined. 409. We Purelled all up. We were all in masks. We came through here. We did the whole MIT germ sweep. They had the air.
Yeah.
So now we're here and we're feeling good, man. This is the best way to quarantine.
I mean, yeah, we did all that. I even had to throw his driver a little deodorant, man.
Right. He's been driving, man. He's been driving.
He was a little on the smelly side. I said, I don't know if I'm smelling COVID-19 or motherfucking BO. God damn it.
Well, you know, drivers aren't the smartest people. Like, I told him we had a show in Hong Kong. He said, fuck, how far is that drive? I was like, bro, we're not gonna make it.
He was GPS in Hong Kong.
He's like, shit. All right, so we just gotta like drive our car onto a boat, and then in 2.5 months we'll fucking be there, man.
He was like, I don't got enough memory on my phone for this shit.
He's all, you're gonna have to pay me $48,000 in gas. That's what it's saying right now.
48,000. God damn it. Hey, well, thank you, dog. Thank you for coming through.
Thanks for having us, dude.
How you feeling, dog?
I feel amazing. I'm staying quarantined. I'm staying in good health. And I know a lot of people are like, damn, this sucks. It's taking a hit, especially for a lot of us comedians, because obviously we can't be doing shows right now. And what I missed out on is I had my whole weekend at the Stratosphere coming up in 2 weeks, which is canceled.
Wow,
and
sucks.
I also had my Amazon taping April 21st, which is now postponed. So we postponed both of those, but I get through because if you don't follow me on social media at Stoner Rob, I make a lot of funny, stupid videos, mostly 99.9% cannabis related. And I've been just doing my thing, sponsored days. Every day you follow me with Stoner Rob. I think today is day 20 of Stoner Rob's quarantine. And you tune in and find out my stupid little videos. Like I'm on Survivor. I'm in the bathtub. I'm surfing. I'm doing bong tokes out of pickles. Like it's just no limit to what the hell we're doing right now. Like we're that bored. So tune in, give us a follow. And it's happening right now, dude. I'm staying well maintained and high.
Yeah, no real shit. I mean, a lot of cats right now said, "What bong hits pickles? What the fuck?
Bong hits out of pickles." Or we'll put pickle juice. Like my most famous one is I put pickle juice in the bong, and then I loaded the ice catcher with Otter Pops, and I took a bong toke, and then I drank it all and ate the Otter Pops out of the bong. Like that's where we're at right now in life.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
I mean,
what
now
we're doing.
that you break it down for me, dog, I get it, dog. Because I was thinking, but at first I was thinking like bong hits with a pickle, homie. You know what I mean? Maybe
I've done that too.
With this COVID-19 going on, you might have to put a condom on that pickle. Dog, you know what I mean?
I put condoms on my hands and walk around. But we've done that. I've bitten the end of a pickle,
yeah,
and then taken like a stick and just made a hole through it, and then at the end of that pickle, just put weed, and then just hit it like a pipe.
But you gotta when you hit that pickle, bro, you can't there's gotta be rules to hitting that pickle, bro.
There's no way you hit it looking like a man. You're putting your lips on a
Oh shit! Hey, I was gonna say, bro. What about that one homie that comes through, bro, and he hits the pickle bong and he's holding that bitch with two hands, homie?
Oh, dude, then you already know that he's from Frisco. You're like, you little 49ers loving motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucking 49ers, dog. Hey, just a little sidetrack and shit, dog. The 49ers were minors in San Francisco, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the minors, dog, were racist motherfuckers, homie.
Totally, bro. I mean, they got to swing their picks at black coal all day. Of course they're racist.
100%.
Hit the shit out of this coal as hard as I can.
Yeah, brother. Hey, our indigenous people, bro, they were there, homie. You know what I mean? They were like, there was money on these dudes' heads, bro.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like these dude, it was a game to them, homie. Like you know how Mexican birthday parties, homie. We got a piñata, homie. We knocked the candy out. We beat that. Like that was like, bro. They were just like, dude, it was savage shit, homie.
I'm telling you, back then, being a gold miner, fuck that job. The guy you wanted to be was the person that when they brought it in, that appraised the gold. You know, even like now on Wicked Tuna, the guy that appraises. Because if you're bringing me a piece of gold and I'm like, yeah, we could get you this much for it. Imagine how much I'm getting for it if I'm making money off of it. You know what I mean? Just like watching Wicked Tuna right now. They bring in the tuna and they're like, I'll give you $16 a pound. I want to be like, yeah, bitch, but how much are you getting? They're like, $48 a pound. Like, get the fuck out of here. Where's your homie? I'm just going to call him.
Yeah.
Sell that shit straight to Japan. Fuck this. Cut the middleman out, America. Cut the middleman out.
It's a dirty game, y'all. Hey, bro, what do you guys think of this lighting? I got a different lighting right here, but I'm looking at my boy Stoner Rob right here, and he looks it's a little on the darker side. Do I need to?
I look Ethiopian.
Do we need to open this light a little bit more? Let us know right now how you guys feel about the lighting. Because I got some advice from someone that does film, and he said, hey, bro, the glare in the back isn't cool. You can't read hood stocks. Whoop-de whoop whoop. Tell me what you think right now, because I can adjust the lighting right now, and I want homie to get his best look as possible on hood stocks.
Yeah, come on.
It's okay.
You want me to do blue steel? Hit you with the Zoolander?
Okay. Toad looks scared. Bob looks like summertime. Haha. It's all dim. Just black. Nah, homeboy, just black.
Just black. The homeboy's just black.
The lighting actually looks good. It looks like you're in a cloud.
You want me to make us in a cloud?
We are. Yes.
I can do that.
Let's do it.
Let's create the cloud, man.
Let's create the cloud. Let's do it.
Let us proclaim the mystery of faith.
Hey, I want you all to light one up right now. If you got this, man, we're going to take a journey right now. This dude right here, I mean, I didn't realize. So this is how I function when it comes to getting guests. You know what I mean? I find dudes that I feel like that has something to bring to the platform. What do you say? Where's the fruit, Rob?
Hey, he's right here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so let me explain that to you.
Go ahead, bro. I actually saw the skit, but go ahead. Shoot that shit, man.
Okay, for those of you that haven't seen the skit, I travel around with my little intern, Jacob. And a lot of people don't know that Jacob is gay. And I don't care if you're gay, black, white, transsexual, bisexual. If you smoke weed, I'm going to fucking hang out with you. You know what I mean? But Jacob, he's real feminine. He's sitting right here off screen. He's a real feminine cat. And he's like, don't call me gay. And I said, well, what do you want to be called? And he said, I like to be called a fruit. I said, why do you want to be called a fruit? He said, because I like to get peeled open. Plus, I'm juicy. I was like, okay, you little kumquat, get in the fucking car. You know what I mean? And we were on our way back from Vegas to LA, bro. And we hit a checkpoint. But it wasn't the DUI checkpoint. It's that special one at State Line. And they stopped me. They said, you got any fruits or vegetables in the car? I was like, holy shit, Jake, you got to get the fuck out.
And the crowd. Woo! Smoke one for that one right there.
But yeah, the fruit is right here next to us, little kumquat motherfucker.
Just lighting up some grape jelly donut.
Oh.
I don't know what you. Yup, Todd looks scared to Lincoln. All right.
So people from Arkansas are watching.
Hey, my boy, do me a favor, yeah? Pop that little, open that slide right there.
Open the slide, yeah.
That one a little bit like that. Okay, like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh,
like that. And then let me do it like this.
The fruit is doing moves. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I look more Indian. See, we went from Ethiopian to Indian. We're making our colors fade into each other right now.
I think that made a little adjustment, bro.
I think it looks good.
I think it did good right there, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean? You know?
Where's the fruit? That's the great Rob. Where's the fruit? Where's the fruit, Rob? These people love you, Jake.
Hey, so check it out, bro. So I didn't realize, brother, like, so back what I was saying before homie told his shit right now, you know what I mean? When it comes to fighting individuals for this platform right here, you know, I just kind of like, you know, I don't book anybody in advance, you know what I mean? Or try to schedule somebody in advance is what I should say, you know what I mean? Because booked is basically like if you're paying somebody, you know what I mean? Scheduling is inviting someone over to the house and saying, hey, bro, let's kick it and shoot the breeze on this podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And, but anyway, so when I holler at these cats and try to schedule them in, you know, I try to just find dudes that are intriguing, you know what I mean? Like someone that I think is going to be cool to have on the platform. I mean, I don't do anything in advance. It's like from a couple days before, like, hey, bro, you know what? Like, what's up, bro? What are you doing in the next couple days? You know what I mean? You want to lock in some fucking, you know, a date, whatever. But anyways, I came across homie right here and he was just like, homie had me rolling. Like, you guys got to follow this dude. What's your Instagram again, bro?
At Stoner Rob.
At Stoner Rob. You guys got to follow this dude on Instagram, man. He's got the fucking stoniest, funniest fucking videos out there right now, bro. This dude is fucking funny as fuck. So I came across the shit and I said, you know, let me just holler at this dude. I hit him up and bop. You know, we made it pop in a couple of days. You know what I mean? Here homie is and shit. You know?
Hell yeah, bro.
And so check it out, bro. I didn't realize, dude, like I researched you, bro, but talking to you and you telling your body of work, bro, like you've been on the Joe Rogan show, you've been with Joey Diaz, you know what I mean, one of my favorite comedians, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know,
Felipe Esparza.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Felipe Esparza, Jay and Silent Bob, back when the podcast was at John Lovett's club, Arish Shafir. I've gotten the pleasure to work with so many people. Matter of fact, I just got back from touring with Felipe. We were in Seattle together.
That's tough.
And if you guys know Felipe, what's up, fool? That fool's out there chilling. And my coup de grace, my what basically got me my name is I tour and host a lot with Tommy Chong. And not to mention that me and Tommy Chong right now also have teamed up with Green Tours LA, which is a cannabis tour of LA, and you could actually jump on a Stoner Rob or Tommy Chong tour. So we do 2 tours together every 3 months, and then we do our own tour every month. So you get to jump on, hang out with me. I take you to a grow, I take you to a dispensary, and then you get high with me. Now, my tour is not for rookies. My tour is for people that could take 1 gram dabs or more, man.
God
you know what I
damn
mean?
it.
So, because on my tour, we smoke a 1/4 pound blunt, we get high. Now, on Tommy's tour, it's more of a meet and greet. You get to hang out with Tommy. I sit with him. We banter back and forth, talking shit to each other. So you get the whole funny ordeal. You get to eat lunch with Tommy, take your pictures. If you're a girl, get your butt rubbed. Whatever you want, dude. Like Tommy will accommodate you.
Hey, so that's you know, so I saw that, bro. I mean, all this information is new information to me, bro. But I saw you fucking with Tommy Chung. I seen you with Cheech, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like, do they look at you like like their son, bro? You know what I mean?
Tommy kind of does. He goes, instead of his son, though, that little racist bastard, he calls me his little Mexican. And I just like, I'm like his little Mexican that travels around with him. And he has an ongoing joke whenever we take the stage together. He's all, you know how I survive in LA, man? I got my own fucking Mexican, man. They call him Stoner Rob, man. So, like, but Tommy, that's for sure. A lot of people think like we see him as a father figure, but for sure, Tommy's more of a real, like, one of my best friends. Like, he's a real good friend. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He has the most awesome advice. He has the most awesome analogies. He's been there. He's done it all. And the greatest compliment I ever got was, hey, if you think I'm a stone, you got to hang out with Rob because that guy smokes way more weed than me, man. I was like, oh, yeah, now I can retire.
That's all you needed.
That's all that matters. Fuck money.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I would feel. That's how I would feel if, like, say, one day, you know what I mean, as I move. I mean, this podcast isn't even a year old, bro. You know what I mean? We're like fucking, I think we're like at 10 months old, bro. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, bro. So, I mean, we're, you know, I'm growing, the platform's growing, you know what I mean? And when it comes to growth, bro, you know what I mean? You just, you know, you learn how to try to conduct an interview. You try to, like, you know, you figure shit out, bro. You know what I mean? And then one bam right here, dog. So, you know,
yeah,
a lot of shit comes with it, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, dude, the best interviews are from the limb, like right now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's, I mean, like, that was the whole thought process in the beginning, bro. It's like, you know what? We're just going, like, when we kick it, homie, motherfuckers are talking shit, bagging on, you know what I mean? You know, shooting the breeze, telling stories, whatever the relationship is you have with that individual, dog, you know what I mean? You know, we're just going to do it like that, bro, you know? And it's working out good. I got Stoner Rob here today. You know what I mean?
And this is fun. Like, a lot of people trip. Like, what we try to do is we try to never make our head too big. Now, before I hit the honey badger, I'll tell you guys why. Like, we didn't come from money at all. Like, we didn't come from anything. Like, I was a homeless tweaker at the age of 16, dude, living on the streets. And one day at the age of 18, I decided this ain't for me. I quit cold turkey, never went back, and decided, you know, to start growing weed. Always been into weed. Grew weed, got busted, got locked up for it. Did my time, got out, fucking got busted again for distribution of weed. You know what I mean? Fought that case, beat it, got busted again for transportation over state lines. Fought that case, beat it. So if you believe in something strong, this is my whole get to. If you believe in something very strong and you believe that it's your chosen path, then whatever you're doing cannot be wrong. So when the cops would arrest me for weed, I would just be like, I know that I'll be out. And they're like, then what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'll grow weed. You know, so I got out of jail again and for weed. And I went to work in a warehouse. And I was working in this warehouse with my little fruit cousin. And we're listening to this radio station over and over and over because it's all they played. And it was KCAL 96.7 over and over. And they're having contests and winners. So one day I'm like, I'm going to call in, man, because these people sound stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and so I called in and I won a contest. And I go down there and they're like, oh, dude, Stoner Rob. Or that wasn't Stoner Rob yet. I was just Rob. And they're like, you're fucking stoned, huh? And I'm like, yeah. So I go on air, all faded, and they love it. And they're like, next week is 420. can you come back? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I come back and they're like, dude, that's amazing. Can you come the first Friday of every month? So I'm like, yeah. So then I make these appearances at their shows and people know who I am from the radio. So then they're like, dude, you got to be here 3 times a week. So I'm like, cool. So I'm starting to be a personality on radio. I did that for years and years at KCAL. And one day, Christopher Titus came in and is like, you need to be a fucking comedian. And when you have one of the greatest comedians of our era tell you you need to be a comedian, I'm like, I don't even know how to start. He's like, well, there's 2 homies that'll give you a start tonight. And Corey and Chad of The Dirty Show, the Twin Towers of Comedy, Corey and Chad, they used to open for Ralphie May. They brought me in and they were like, well, dude, you're going to do some comedy tonight. It's the Improv. I'm like, what the fuck? So a lot of these comics, they have to start at bars or they go to open mics.
Straight to the Improv.
I went straight to the sold out Improv and had to open a show and did okay. Like I would never do that comedy ever again. It was cliche as fuck, dude. Like I was doing shit like, you ever seen a Chinese guy get Chinese eyes? Like just some dumb shit. Like I would never do again. And it went well.
But they laughed.
They did laugh. And then after that, it took me a year and a half to have my own show at the Ontario Improv. And now I do the improvs all over the US. And hell yeah.
You want some too?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
We're getting fucked up.
Yeah,
So, and then it took me 6 years to start working with Tommy Chong. And then we had like a 2-year hiatus after I did his first ever podcast, the Chong and Chong podcast. And me and him hosted a podcast at the Ontario Improv. And we had Dr. Drew's wife on there. So, some psychic on there who, if you guys want the inside cheese, you can watch that show and you'll think the psychic knew everything about me. I was just putting on good TV. That bitch was wrong about everything. Let me just say that. Nobody knows that but here. I like to bring out something nobody knows at every podcast. Yeah, that bitch was wrong. Like me and my grandpa never played fucking catch in the backyard. Like we never had a dog together. I just did it for TV purpose.
Check it out, bro. On that note, though, what would you call the percentage? Because there's a lot of that on TV shows, talk shows, shit like that, bro. I mean, do you think a lot of them are just playing along?
Yeah.
Like it's scripted?
You totally are. You totally are, bro. Like, first of all, if there's a casting call for it, then there's a script for it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I never thought about no. On that note, yeah. But I was just thinking, like,
people that just go along with it.
No,
for sure. That's what I mean.
I thought some of them were real, dog.
I had 600 people staring at me that just you could feel their feelings. Like, I want to believe in this, and then this is gonna make for good. Because if I just shut her down, like, nope, you're wrong, bitch. You're wrong, bitch. Like, she would be like, oh. And then it would just... That
would have been classic, though, bro.
It would have been
if you would have shot her motherfucking down, bah! You know what I mean?
Chong would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
like,
man?
Bro, what the fuck are you smoking?
That's my wife's friend, man.
No, you can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't piss Chong off.
But she was wrong. Now you can. He's 81. He won't remember. I'm like, yeah, Chong.
Damn, 81 already.
81, but don't get it twisted. This motherfucker works out more than me. See, what a lot of people don't know about Tommy was he was a bodybuilder. He was never a person to get insanely ripped, but he could lift more than he should have been able to. And right now, even today, for an 81-year-old man, Chong lifts his body weight, which is insane. It's like he does push-ups, he does lunges, he does curls, he does rubber band work, he does cardio, and I smoke weed and eat hamburgers. And this motherfucker eats all healthy and vegan. So when we're on tour, like, we could go to the finest restaurants in the world and we're on tour and he's like, hey, we gotta find it fresh and easy, man. So then we gotta go into a grocery store and make sandwiches and this fresh and easy, healthy shit.
You know what? Chong is a smart motherfucker, dog, because health is wealth, big dog, and he wants to fuck and smoke a bunch more years. Dog.
Yeah, I'm living fast and dying young, man.
Nah, you know what? No. Check it out, bro. We all have chapters in our life, my G. You know what I mean? And there's gonna be one day, bro, where I'm just saying, I don't know, bro, and don't go along with this because this is one of them shows, homie. But I like a smart man as he gets older, you got to make adjustments in your ride, homie. This is a car right here, homie. Okay, we got to change the spark plugs, you know what I mean? Or the engine, you know what I mean? You can't fucking floor it that hard no more, you know what I mean? You know, you got to it's just maintaining the tempo, my G.
Well, I'm 47. No, I'm just fucking.
I was going to be like, God,
there's people like, God, weed does wonders. Weed is amazing. No, I'm 34. I'm 34 years old.
CBD, ladies and gentlemen.
Rub it all over your body.
Yes, check off with it.
See, what I laugh about CBD, I'm all for weed. Like, I've been fighting for weed and cannabis since like 1997. But when people just don't do any research and start screaming that CBD's like just, I have a whole bit on it that CBD is like can save anything because like it's ridiculous. You'll go to people and be like, man, I got the flu. They're like, did you take any CBD? So like some people are, so this whole bit is like, dude, I just got shot in the leg. Did you put CBD on it?
Hey.
Don't go to the doctor, bro. He's going to try to tell you need stitches. And that's just bullshit the government wants you to believe.
Hey, bro, check it.
Bro, I'm bleeding pretty bad.
Hey, bro, every time I got CBD in a spray bottle for every time my girl starts acting fucking stupid, homie. Act right. Are you good now?
He calls it act right. That's what it says on the bottle.
CBD, act right,
CBD,
strain.
Act right, motherfucker.
You need that act right strain right now, don't you, girl?
Read the instructions.
You know what? Check it out, Doug. So right now, when you were talking, brother, you know what I mean? I was texting. When you see me texting, I was ordering 2 glasses. I mean, you know what I mean? And then I realized right now that my son didn't pay his Metro PCS bill, dog. You know what I mean? So I need to step out and grab these glasses.
Oh my God! All right.
No, I was tripping. I was like, how come this motherfucker ain't even? You know what I mean? He got 1 minute. You know what I mean?
We'll go to a quick Metro PCS commercial by Stone and Rob. Are you tired of your standard wireless? Does Verizon piss you off? Do you just want to sock the shit out of Sprint? Well, guess what? Metro sponsors UFC, and we'll sock the fuck out of anybody for you. Connect right now to Metro PCS, dude. Buy 6 phones, get 12 free. We don't give a fuck. We stole them from Verizon anyway. Metro, now back with your host of the show.
Hey, if that shit wasn't dope, I don't know what was. Homie flow with that shit right now. Homie flow. I walked out right now and I was holding one ear like this and shit. Like, hold up, that shit. Hold on, I'll take 2. Let me get 2. This sounds like a deal of the century.
Now read my email.
What COVID-19? What COVID-19? Hold on, I got to deal on these phones right here.
So I'll read my email. Metro PCS has ordered a cease.
Metro PCS coming for that ass.
Yeah, they gonna give me.
They said you owe us some weed.
I don't give it. They gotta get in line. As a comedian, do you know how many people you pissed the fuck off? And I think Tom Segura said it best. Nobody but comedians or like really people in the limelight can piss off a group. Like, and I don't mean like a group of anyone can piss off a group of like 25 people. But to piss off a group of like 175,000 people, or even more, to piss off a group of like 3 million people, like Tom Segura did when he pissed off Louisiana.
But what did he say? What did he do?
Oh, first in the first special, he told him, "Why? I think Trump should build a fence, but not around Mexico, around the piece of shit R-worded town, which." RETA, you know the rest of it. R-worded town of Louisiana. And in his second special, he goes, and I got so much hate mail from everyone in Louisiana and from all of the autism people.
What did you do to that? Oh, because there's autism?
Yeah, because he said the R word. And he said, but here's where we came out with that. It is way easier to read a letter from an autistic person than it is from a person from Louisiana.
Oh, he clowned the fuck out of him, bro. God damn it.
I got you again, motherfuckers. Fuck you.
That fool's a G, dog.
And the special was shot in Texas, so you know they all had his back. Because Texas hates everyone that's not from Texas.
The Lone Star State.
That's why they are called the Lone Star State.
You know, a little bit of history real quick. We'll do this one more time. I'm sorry for hating for this history, but check it out.
History facts.
Yeah. Texas, once upon a time ago, when Mexico owned Texas.
Yeah, it was Mexico.
Yeah, there was like they said there was like 2,500 Mexicans living in Texas, and then all of a sudden, like 10,000 settlers came over. You know what I mean? From the United States,
yeah,
which was just a little piece
from
of
like Nevada.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And anyways, long story short, bro, you know what I mean? They Mexico tried to put the history on them. Not the history, I'm sorry. They try to give them the rules, bro. They said, you're going to be Catholic. You're not going to be racist, or no, you're not going to own slaves. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, I can't believe I just went into this stupid shit, dog. I fucking went through a wormhole a few days ago, dog. Anyways, bro, you know what I mean? Fucking Texas would try to get in the U.S. a gang of times, bro. You know what I mean? And the U.S. wouldn't let them, bro. You know what I mean? Because they said we have enough slave states. You know what I mean? Because the settlers right there wanted to make it a slave state, and they had it. It was always politics, bro. It was always politics.
Dude.
But anyways, that's why they have one star. Because once upon a time ago, they were part of Mexico. They couldn't get into the U.S., dog. And I hate that I just went down that road right now, dog. I won't do it again.
Remember the Alamo?
Hey, you know what? I got high, bro, and I thought about it. I said, oh, shit. Oh, yeah. And then it came out my mouth, and I was like, oh, shit.
Remember when Pee Wee Herman went to the Alamo and asked him if there was a basement in Pee Wee's Big Adventure? That should be in history.
That should be in history.
You know, right now, Pee Wee Herman's on a U.S. tour for the 20th anniversary of Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
How does Pee Wee look these days, bro?
Like a fucking goddamn crazy doll that should have been in fucking like Are You Afraid of the Dark in the 90s. He looks pull up Pee Wee Herman for him. Pull up Pee Wee Herman.
Dude,
Pee Wee Herman now though. Pull up Pee Wee Herman today.
I just picture a lot of makeup on a fucking
it's what
face.
it is. It's what it is.
On
bro.
a prune face.
It looks
like his face probably looks like a ball sack, homie. It's just hanging all kinds of
It looks like a puppet, bro. Like, hello.
Oh, so he got all kinds of Botox popping off. He's
yeah, but he got
that
fat.
shit.
So what? You'll see that.
I mean, does he still fit in the suit?
No, not in the.
He's not wearing that little Pee Wee suit.
No, he's going around and like just being himself, being the little fucking jerk off artist from the fucking movie theater that we all knew he was. You know, that's one of Tommy Chong's real good friends, right? Like one of his best friends.
I mean, have you ever hung out with that dude?
Pee Wee, yeah, we actually got him on a sitcom that we're recording called Now Smoking by Rob Mulligan. It's me and Tommy Chong. It's a crazy sitcom. I can't get into too much detail because of contract, but
okay.
you see this? Let me see. People.
He looks like. I mean, if a transvillaquist.
Transvillaquist.
Is that what it is? Is it a transvillaquist? What the fuck is it? Had a puppet. That would be that motherfucker right there.
Ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
Ventriloquist.
Hey.
But a transvillaquist
spell
works too because of all this.
Hey, spell it.
Ventriloquist.
Spell it.
VANTRILAQUIS. Ventriloquist. What is it? You don't know because you think it's a transvillaquist, motherfucker. How are you gonna be the guy? Somebody out there spell ventriloquist right now.
And he almost said it fucked up too.
He said transvillaquist. I'm using that. That is used on stage now.
Hey, bro.
The motherfucker called it a transvillaquist.
Hey, check it out.
Which is technically right.
How many times do you say that word in your lifetime?
Ventriloquist? Well, me and show business a lot.
Okay, so that it is.
Because comedians, we hate, well, I don't know if I'm not going to speak for everyone because I know people are scared to come out of the closet, but I personally hate ventriloquist comedians, and I don't give a fuck how famous they are. Just on them, I don't give a shit how famous
Why
you
are they
are.
cheesy as fuck, bro?
Because, like, check it out. Yes, it's cheesy. It's a cop-out. You have a talent of speaking without moving your lips, which means you were always afraid to talk. But anyway, if you have this talent, that's cool. Be a ventriloquist. But don't say you're a comedian because let's put it like this. If I wanted as a comedian to make a joke about a jalapeno on a stick that's Mexican, it would take some writing, bro. I would have to write a scenario where this would even possibly happen. Then I'd have to write it so descriptive that you would have to see it in your mind. Then I would have to switch the voice and hit the timing to make you laugh. All he has to do is pull out a jalapeno on a stick and without moving his lips go, I'm jalapeno on a stick.
Hey, check it out. Why the fuck does it gotta be a jalapeno?
Because he's racist.
Hey, it's
I don't know
funny.
if he's racist.
It's funny you say jalapeno, dog, 'cause I know a lot of my boys are watching right here, dog. You know what I mean? But it's funny you say that, brother. You know what I mean? And homie's originally from Riverside, so he's not from the Enemigo fucking side of town and shit. You know what I mean?
No.
But when it comes to a street thing, dog, it's a funny word to say towards where this side that I sit on, dog.
Why?
So, nah, they just, you know how people make up different, like, say in neighborhoods, bro.
Okay.
Neighborhoods. When it comes to neighborhoods, bro, they're like, that's not Riverside. That's ba 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 ba.
Yeah,
that's not East LA. That's ba, ba, like they
we
make
dealt with,
they try to make some stupid shit.
I dealt with that where I grew up. So like this, like they said, you're not Hillside, you're ham sandwiches.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Cool.
Hey, we got a motherfucking Mexican from Southern Cali right here, my G.
That's where I was from.
Hey, but you see what I'm saying? Dog, not everybody gets that.
Yeah, I totally get it now. Like,
so it was funny right now when he said that, because I know a lot of my boys are watching. And they're like, look, he's saying that word. But no, but what's funny now though is we don't ever take offense to it and shit. We write that ourselves now. You know what I mean?
Totally.
You know where you stay at? I stay in the ham sandwiches, homie. We got a problem?
Ham sandwiches.
But I'm just saying though, bro. Oh, dog. Hey, get that, everybody. Hey, everybody, get a drink.
It's Monday.
Yes, sir. It's Monday. Thank you, everybody that's fucking tapping in right now. Check it out, though, bro. Favorite comedian.
My favorite comedian all time or living?
Oh, you know what, dog? That's a hard one, bro. Check it out. Top 3 comedians.
All time?
All time.
Okay, my favorite comedian all time. Boom, for me, it'd go number 1, Mitch Hedberg. All right. And then I'd have to say number 2, George Carlin. Okay, George Carlin definitely be number 2. And then number 3 gets real hard because you're like, fuck, who am I going to leave off? Damn, that's going to suck. But number 3, Dave Chappelle, for sure. Dave Chappelle, one of the greatest of all time. He's still alive. The other 2, deceased. Mitch Hedberg, my favorite comic of all time. Just totally changed the game of comedy and delivery. But Rodney Dangerfield will be right there too. I feel bad, but you know. I have to put Dave Chappelle.
Rodney was a beast, huh?
Rodney was a beast. Rodney was the king of the one-liners, man.
Yeah.
He set up the one-liner, but like Dave Chappelle is a fucking genius. He
is a genius.
He'll say shit that make you laugh, that should make you pissed.
I was watching his special, bro, and I was just like, because I like to hear dudes' words and you know the way they structure them. Like I would say my downfall with my words sometimes is I can tend to be a little long-winded, so I try to correct that. You know what I mean? It sucks to be long-winded if it's not, you know what I mean? If it's not popping sometimes, you know what I mean? But I was watching Dave Chappelle and he went into a joke, bro. You know what I mean? And he brought the joke full circle probably about like 5 minutes later, bro.
Yeah, and brought it right back.
Dog.
And then I kicked her in the pussy. Are you talking about that one? He did that with that. He's like, sometime tonight, I'm just gonna end a joke with kicking her in the pussy. And you already know the punchline. He's all, but I swear to God, you're gonna fucking laugh. And he's just like, it's halfway through the show, and he's saying something, and it's this long story. You're like, where's this going? He's like, and then she wouldn't give it to me. So I kicked her in the fucking pussy. Everybody laughs. I told you, bitch. I told you you're gonna get it.
He's a fucking nut. But I'm gonna tell you my favorite comedian, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'll just give you one, bro. I would say Cat Williams, dog.
Cat, yeah.
Cat Williams, dog. I mean, he sold me with that. I mean, I've always loved comedy. Like, who doesn't love to laugh, bro? I was raised in a family, dog, where I have cousins, bro, to this day. And the way we hang out, homie, is we bag on each other all day long. We used to party with broads, homie, and they'd be right there. And instead of trying to get the pussy, homie, what are we doing, dog? We bagging on each other and we making them laugh and shit. By the end of the day, the panties are coming off, but you know.
What's great about Cat and why you laugh a lot at Cat is really a genius at the American language, because it's how he pronunciates and enunciates. You know what I mean? Just saying that will make people laugh. Enunciate. You know what I mean? The way he drops it is he knows the funny. There's certain, if you really study comedy, there are certain vowels and certain sounds in the human language that make you laugh. A lot of them end or start with the K sound. So if I said, this cunt cock cookie wanted more ketchup, you would fuck people. They would laugh like, cunt cock cookie wanted ketchup. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? People would die. But if I were to change it and be like, you know, something else, it's not as hidden to the fucking American ear. So he's very smart at the way, like I said, he enunciates and he pronunciates and makes his vowels and does his certain kind of language. You know what I mean? Like he's very smart at that. And you fucking laugh at it, dude, because it's not how you're used to hearing it.
You know, bro, that is fucking amazing hearing you say that right now, dog. Because it just made me think of like this dude's a fucking professional, dog.
Oh, yeah.
This dude, like, there's an art to this, bro. It's just not thinking you're funny and being witty and be able to say something, you know, right back to possibly be funny. But those are the techniques. It's like, you know what I mean? And anything else, dog, like that is badass, bro.
They said when you pronunciate it. There's a lot of good. Gabriel Iglesias, one of my good homeboys. I'm actually working with, if you know Gabe real good, I'm actually going to be, once this whole quarantine's over, I'm actually going to be going on a ritual cannabis tour with Martin. So if you know Martin, Gabe's real good friend that opens for him, very funny comedian, Martin the comic. Me and him, we're going to be doing a U.S. tour of 12 states to start with on the first year. And that's going to be coming up at the end of this year.
That's tight, though.
Yeah, so you guys stick around. It's going to be something different. I can't drop too much of what it is, but let's put it, it's going to be 100% different than anything you ever thought you would see in comedy.
That's sick, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to catch the tour. I mean, when you're gonna be out. When do the tour dates come out?
So the tour dates will drop at the end of July. All right, and
do you know the dates already?
Yeah, so I could tell you this, that it will end in Los Angeles.
That's tight.
All right, so we end at home for sure.
Go out with a bang.
Yeah, we end at home for sure, and you know it's gonna be a stony tour. I can say that much. Like, so guards are only looking for guns. Let me tell you that. That's come to this show. You're not gonna want to miss this show.
So check it out, bro. Back to on the comedy tip in regards with you and your style, bro. You know what I mean? Like who was it? Was Cheech and Chong a big inspiration in your comedy, bro? Coming up?
It was like, so Cheech and Chong were in the fact of, and it's funny, it's not what you would think it would be. For me, Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin are a big hit because to my kind of comedy, they don't influence exactly what I do. Like if you guys watch a lot of my comedy, I maybe mention weed in my act twice, if that. You know what I mean? My act is more just like, I'm a character, I'm a Stoner Rob. You get to see how I am. Like I'll snap off. I'll be like, fuck a bitch. Da. But with Cheech and Chong, they taught me, mostly Tommy Chong taught me not to be afraid of talking about what you do or your past, because you are who you are. Like, for instance, Chong would do bids about doing coke because he was doing coke. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when we do bids about, I was on so much acid and mushrooms, people are like, oh man, like some people are like, you shouldn't really talk about that. I'm like, why? Yeah. I was on acid and mushrooms. Like, that's who the fuck I am. Like, Stoner Rob's not a lawyer. You know what I mean? Stoner Rob's not a correctional officer. Stoner Rob's not going to babysit your kids or teach them in preschool.
Hey, check it out, bro. Real quick. Have you ever done any bits from when you were tweaking to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't a comedian when I was on dope, no, but
because
I do bids about
no. That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Because... Bro, like the funniest stories, dog. I mean, being stoned, everything is funny. You know what I mean? But when you tweak the fuck out, which I was a gang of years, brother.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I tell the grimiest stories, and never was it when I was stoned. It's when I was tweaked the fuck out, dog.
I did a whole set about being a tweaker one time at the Comedy Store. And I was like talking about everything from like, I bought 12 model planes. I started all 12 and finished none. You know what I mean? Because halfway through them, I realized, you know what? My lawnmower blades are fucking dull. You know? And then like I talk about fucking, you think everything's worth money. Be like, dude, I stole those sprinkler heads from the fucking local high school. I'm gonna cluck them at the pawn shop. and then I go on and on, bro. And then at the end, I go, I know there's tweakers in here because you guys are laughing. And you know how I know there's tweakers in here is because all the light bulbs were missing from the bathroom. And the whole place laughed. I'm like, so we've all been through this shit.
Real shit.
And it just ended the whole set.
Hey, check it out, dog. If you're going to smoke, for those that don't know, if you're going to smoke tweak out of a light bulb, this is what you do. Let me tell you what you do real quick. So you get the light bulb. You get a fucking cloth. You hold the light bulb from the top. You get the back of a fucking screwdriver. You go pop, 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 pop. And what you're trying to do or what you're trying to accomplish is getting that middle thing to pop out. You know what I mean? Once you break that, you get that popped out, you pull that bitch out. Once you pull that bitch out without breaking the bulb or the glass, what you're going to smoke out of, and you really need that shit right there. You know what I mean? You get some salt. You pour some salt in that bitch. You put a finger on that hole now. You shake that bitch up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Then you pour it out. And all of a sudden, you have a beautiful glass bulb that you could look into the future, probably a week from now.
They said facts. Make sure you wash out the inside. I used to take the bulb of a fucking spark plug and make a little hole in the fucking light bulb without breaking the light bulb and have a hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was a skill set.
Yep.
That was a skill set.
You got to be slick. That's naked and afraid.
Hell yeah. Hey, but so bro, so check it out. What was the time that you were from when you were high, living in the fucking riverbed, till you said you know what I mean, you quit it and you were smoking weed. What was that time? Tell me that one more time. That's
2.5 years, 16 to 18 and a half.
16 to 18. Okay, so damn, that's good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm really like some cats. I mean, you were smarter, bro. Or something happened that you were able to only let that go on for a couple years, bro.
Well, it all comes down to like here's what I found. I read a book a long time ago, and I found this to be very helpful. Because a lot of people, they don't like to do with the like, well, I'm willing to do this. Because a lot of us aren't self-motivators, you know? But if you break things down into two categories, and that's I'm willing to do this or I'm not willing to do this, you can still come out with the same perspective. So, for instance, if you're the person that's a self-motivator, you could say, you know what? I'm willing to change my life and do better. Which is not a lot of us. That's not me. So that's someone that could do that. But if you take it as I'm not willing to, well, you don't have to say the same sentence. Now you just got to draw something else into your mind. Like, I am not willing to be a piece of shit and let this drug run my life. So it's the same exact goal, but you're either willing or not willing. Like, I'm either willing to change or I'm not willing to go down. So I'm going to rise up. And if you put that into everything in your life,
Homie just dropped a gem on you motherfuckers, man.
I'm telling you, man. You put that into everything in your life. Like we're going after a Netflix special by 2021. And it's like, are you willing to put in the work? Or are you not willing to to go down and not get it? So you still got to go up. You know what I mean? I'm willing to put in the work. I'm not willing to fail. You know what I'm saying? So both of those.
Who gave you that formula, though, bro? Or is that something you just like?
It's a book. I'm going to give you.
Oh, it's a book. Okay, there's a book you read.
It's a New York #1 seller. You guys could get it. The book is actually called Unfuck Yourself. All right. So, because all you're doing is fucking yourself over with negative thoughts. You unfuck yourself, then you can do whatever the fuck you really want to do. Can you turn into a dinosaur? No, don't be a fucking dumb bitch. But you can make $100,000 this year. Fuck yeah, you can. Are you willing to put in the work? No. Are you unwilling to not make $100,000? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put the work in, but you're gonna do it in your mindset, not some other motherfucker's mindset. You're gonna do you. You're going to make your work state, your environment, fucking work for you. That's what it's about.
What's the name of that book?
Unfuck Yourself.
God.
All right. It's a New York bestseller.
I swear to God, like you don't. Sometimes you get a book and you read the fucking you read the name of the book and you're like, all right, well, let's see what this book's about. I mean, you flip it around. And for cats that ever picked up a book, exactly. I know this generation is a whole lot different.
Like, flipped it around.
Like a book. What in fucking caveman? You know what I mean? But hey, check it out. So once upon a time ago, we looked at the title, we flipped it around to read what it was about. But if I look at the motherfucking title, it says unfuck yourself, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what it is.
I ain't gotta flip that bitch around. I might have to flip myself around and be like, hold on, I need to stop unfucking myself.
Exactly.
Anyways, bro.
Those new press, these people are all talking about drugs. Drugs. Loyal to the foil.
Hey, I got some shrooms, microdosing pills right here. If you guys want one, you're welcome to.
Yeah, well, I be dosing all the time.
Yeah. I just picked it up the other day, and everyone's like, "Fucking dose right now, fucking drop it, blah blah blah." Because when I was doing a podcast this time, my homie came through, dog, and he dropped it off to me, dog. And yeah. So, anyways, the topic came up, and I was like, you know what? I ain't done it in a cool sex, so I'm just gonna do it on my free time. I did it on Saturday, bro. You know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? Okay,
bro,
that's good, dog. I like that.
I was in Hawaii like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, brother, the Islanders, they're cool with us. And like, you ever try these little fucking nuts? And I'm like, what the fuck? They're like this little brown nut. I'm like, what the fuck's in them? They're like, there's these 4 little white seeds in them. I'm like, okay. They're like, eat that shit. It's like acid. I'm like, shut the fuck up. So I eat 2 of them.
Got him!
I am fucking tripping.
Hey, he a real stoner motherfucker, dog. Some dudes I would be like, you know what, dog? You try one first and let's see what it does to you. This is a real dude. Like, he's about that life, dog.
I ate 2 of them shits. And I'm we rented the whole rooftop of the Tiki Lounge on Waikiki Beach. So I'm on this rooftop, and then it goes like sand, water. And all the fuck I can see, dude, is waves of fire, man. You know what I mean? And the waves of fire kick your ass, like you could slide down them, and it's steaming where it meets the water, dude. And this shit is so fucking gnar. I met my lady down there, fucking sexy ass broad. She was down there, fucking. I tripped so bad.
What she look like? So you said sexy ass?
Yeah,
like
sexy,
I mean, what? Like, are you an ass man? Are you a titty man? Are you like
I'm
a little bit of both?
Right now, she got like the full body. It's like all tight, exotic looking as fuck. She's like, I'm white. I'm like, you look exotic as fuck. You look like Italian or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She better cook like she Italian. But I was tripping, and I brought 3 of them back. They're at my house. Those little nuts. I brought them. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've ever been to Hawaii, comment. I don't know the name of the nut, and knowing Hawaii, it's probably like Tamalaka Mulika Kalamaluka Malaka Nikiri Kakanuku nut.
Okay. Siri? Where's Siri at?
Hey Siri, what nuts get you fucked up in Hawaii? Oh, I found this on the internet. It's the Talakala Malaka Halaka Maliki.
Hey, check it out. Back to you were talking about your girl, how she's so beautiful and shit, dog. And I love homies that can have beautiful women, dog. You know what I mean? But nothing pisses me off more than one of my homies that think he's a badass and he rolls up with a fucking ugly broad. You know what I mean? It's like, homie!
Oh,
what the fuck, dog?
Dude,
you gonna kill me.
No.
But you gonna fuck an ugly bitch.
If you let me take a piss real quick, and then I'll come back and show you on my phone, but I gotta pee so bad.
Go pee, dog. Hey, let's take a pee right now. Pee break, everybody. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break.
Down. Don't look. I'm just going right here.
Oh! Hold up.
Don't look. I know it was you, not you. You're good. You, though. You're that grimy, dirty motherfucker from high school. I remember you. You smoke mids.
He's like,
I'll be right back.
He's like, pee on me. Pee on me, Stoner Rob. Please pee on me.
Kelly, this whole podcast.
Hey, you know what? I need to get a bowl, fool. So fools can just like pick. No, a bucket. Not a bowl. You know what I mean? Your bladder is probably a little bigger than that, dog. I need to put a bucket right there, dog. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, dog, I mean, we're getting high, we're getting drinking, and it's an alley, dog. So you might as well be able to turn around and pee in the corner like you're in a fucking alley. Hey, what do you guys think of Stoner Rob, man? So lately I've been, and I got a couple comments, you know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? I mean, I take all comments in consideration unless I feel like some cat's just hating hard, you know what I mean? I'm like, because sometimes I get some dudes, man, and it's just like I can't even respond to that shit. I used to respond to it, and I just be like, you know what, bro, you're on your own with that crazy ass fucking energy and shit, dog. I can't even I'm not gonna even entertain that energy no more. You know what I mean? You know, because it came from me getting only a few comments to getting hundreds of comments, and thank you. That's because of you guys. I love you guys. You know what I mean? But I've been getting, which I just learned recently, the difference between introvert and extrovert. I've been getting introverts, you know what I mean? And I find these dudes, you know what I mean? And sometimes they have a big following. But just because you have necessarily a big following doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be able to tell a good story. You know what I mean? That's right, though. No, I asked what they thought of you, my G.
Oh, cool.
I asked what they thought. I said, what do you guys think of Stoner Rob? You know what I mean? And they're loving you, dog. Look at my homie Smiley right now. Loving it, bro. And my homie Smiley right there and his beautiful wife, Jennifer Jackson, which is family to me and shit, bro. They were with me, bro, at times when I would be lucky to have 10 people on here, dog. You know what I mean?
That's what it's about, bro.
And so in let's go ahead, dog. I feel like you want to do that, dog. Let's do that, brother. You know what I mean? Hey, are you out, my G? You still got some?
You
babysitting? The fruit is babysitting. Come on, mommy. Oh shit, I love these dudes right here. You know what, dog? So let me do my drink.
Jackson,
so this dude right here, to me, is a breath of fresh air right now. Why? Because it's Monday.
It is. I'll make Monday seem like a Friday.
No, bro. You're making it feel like it's a Saturday night.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
shit.
Because Saturday night is always better than Friday night. And the reason why that, bro, is because a lot of cats get off on Friday and they're like, all right, I'll go out, dog, but I'm going to be exhausted. I'm only going to stay out for a little while, have a couple drinks, food.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I did forget about that.
Yeah. But if they sleep Friday and they wake up Saturday, they feeling like $1 million, homie. No party better than a Saturday night party for the working 9-to-5 class.
That is true. I'm too spoiled sometimes. I forget because every night is Saturday night.
What's your recipe, brother?
Like, what do you mean?
What's your recipe, dog? You know what I mean? Like, how do you, I mean, like, you've been in the game, like you're on Joe Rogan, you were on Joey Diaz. I mean, you fuck with the fucking legends in the game, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, like,
I think it's just being myself.
Cheech and Chong, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, dog,
I think I'm just blessed in being a different type of person. I'm always fun. I'm always energetic. And how everyone describes me is I'm a character, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little cartoon character. I'm real all the time. Like, if I don't like something, I'm like, no, it's just fucking stupid, dude. Like, why are we doing that? Or I'll let you know what it is. I'm always willing to help motherfuckers. So when I get in and meet people, plus I've had a lot of good opportunities. Like, it's not just me. It's about the opportunities that people present to you and how you take them. You know what I mean? I got the opportunity to meet Tommy Chong through radio, and then he liked me and asked me to start working with him. I got the opportunity to meet Joey, and he loved me. I got the opportunity to meet a lot of cats, Felipe, and he's one of the coolest cats you'll ever meet, and he likes to just hang out and do our damn thing. Yeah. So these opportunities that you get, they come in, and they're a blessing, but it's also up to you. Like how I tell everybody, like, somebody can open the door for you, but it's up to you to get the invite back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, I intro Rob to this guy. And there are some people that hate, like, Rob wouldn't have been shit if it wasn't for radio before comedy or whatever. But it's like, yeah, no, that's true. Like, I did get to do the improv first, but it was how I performed that got me back. Because if I went there the first time and I sucked dick, that maybe they would have let me back, but you know, if I didn't do good,
if you were sucking the right dick,
if it was the Hollywood Improv and we were all set and I was sucking dick, they'd have been like, "Come back, you want to work with Bill Burr?"
Bill Burr is a G, dog. That fool is funny. Have you ever met that dude?
Have I ever met Bill Burr? Here's some funny shit. So one time I'm doing a show at Flappers. Bill's a good homeboy. Bill, you're awesome. I fucking love you to death. I'm doing a show at Flappers, and I'm in the green room, and I'm fucked up. Oh, Jay, I started drinking at like 3 p.m. Yeah, the show's at 9. I'm fucked up, and I'm headlining this show. It's my show. So I take everyone. At the time, we owned a dispensary, So we take everyone from the dispensary, not illegal dispensary, by the way. We take everyone down there. I'm sitting in the green room and I'm fucking bitching about the Cal salad because I won't even mention the club. Did I mention the club already?
Fluffers.
I don't even care if
they got horrible kale salad.
They got shitty food. I don't care if I'm back there.
Kale salad?
Yeah, kale salad. I'm sorry. I'm losing now.
So it sounds like you do take care of your health.
I'll shoot
Chong. Thank you, Chong, for that right there. He was talking shit a minute ago.
I'll shoot you and eat a kale salad after, mother. So I'm eating.
Bro, you were saying you weren't healthy, but you eat kale salads.
I eat pretty healthy, but I'll still eat shit too, though. But we're eating, and someone goes, "Hey, Rob, motherfucker," and I look up. There's Bill Burr. Oh, what's up, Bill? And he goes, "You mind if I get fucking 10 minutes?" And I'm like, "You could have fucking 30 minutes, motherfucker. You're Bill Burr." He's like, "Did I ask for 30, bitch?" I said, "I want fucking 10." And I'm like, "No." He's like, "I want fucking 10. Is 10 okay? Your Highness?" And I'm like, "Fucking yeah, you little motherfucker." So he goes on stage, and it's my cousin Jake, who's the fruit, is sitting there, and I'm gonna break it down to you like this. First of all, he comes on stage and he's "Oh God, fucking this crowd's fucking retarded," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" He goes, and someone does the "oh," and he goes, "Oh, you think I give a fuck about what 12 people have to fucking say about me?" Because it was a late show, light crowd, shitty as fuck, fuck barbers. So fucking, I'm like, "Oh my God, this is great." And he goes, "Fucking, it's a Stoner Rob crowd anyway. Ain't nobody gonna fucking remember what the fuck they saw here tonight." And then he looks down and there's Jacob, my homeboy, Eric, Biggie, who's Mexican, our other homeboy. What's his name? The black homie. Lito. And this fool's black, but not black. You know what I mean? Skateboards and breakdancers and all this shit. Yeah, like all this shit. Like, pulls black card right away, right? And then another homeboy, I forget who. There's like 2 more people. But he looks at him and he goes, "Holy fuck, who are you guys?" And they're like, "Well, we're Stoner Rob." He goes, "Fucking no shit." He's a "Holy fuck, Stoner Rob knows the Black Eyed Peas." Stupid. Oh shit. And then the black fool kind of got mad because he didn't know who Bill Burr was. And he goes, "Don't get mad at me, black guy. You're not even fucking black. You're eating fries with a fork. I'll yank your black card right now, brother."
Oh shit! Bill Burr's a gangster, dog.
Nailed him, bro.
Oh,
well, come on. Who else could go into Philly? Philly is a place known where you'll get stomped the fuck out for anything. And I'm not saying they're gangster. I'm just saying they're all just wondering, "Oh, look at my shooter," you know, Ireland. So like Philly, he went and did a special there, and he opened a special with "Philly smells like piss, don't it?" Like, and the whole thing, he talks shit on him. He goes, "You guys worship fucking Rocky Balboa because you know he's from Philadelphia." He goes, "You know that's a fictional character, you fucking idiots." He's like, "You know why Rocky won the fight? Because it was in the script, you fucking dumb pieces of fuck." Like, he goes off, bro. He goes off, dude. Because he's from Boston. He goes, "And then your sports teams, if the Eagles are losing, you guys play dun 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 dun." He's like, "What if I was from Boston and fucking the Red Sox are losing and I played Where Everybody Knows Your Name?"
Hey, Bill Burr's a gangster.
Bill Burr's a G, dog. That fool don't give a fuck. And
is that what it's about, though, bro?
It's about not because here's my thing with comedy, and a lot of people get mad because they're like, "You're Stoner Rob. You're supposed to be peaceful." No, I smoke a lot of weed, but I have my own mind. You know what I mean? So like, I say what I see what I say. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say it from my perspective. If you don't like Tom Segura said, if you don't like what you see at my show, I will walk up to you, kiss you on the forehead, and say, maybe you shouldn't go places where you might hear things you don't like to hear. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Don't come out somewhere where you have a 50-50 chance of hearing shit that either I want to say or you're going to hate. Because if you're going to hate it, Keep your mouth shut. You think I don't see stuff that I fucking hate every fucking day? Kardashians are a thing. You know what I mean? You think I fucking don't hate hearing about these pieces of shit every day? You think I give a fuck about what Carol Bassett did over here with the You think that I
let's talk about that
you
shit.
want to talk
Let's talk about
you
that
want to talk
shit.
about Carol Baskins?
Yes, let's do it.
Let me tell you guys something right now. Like, we would be completely legal in this goddamn country if it wasn't for one stupid bitch. That's Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins is trying to open up a weed farm and make it all about her and her structural integrity. But let me tell you what, Carol Baskins, when I see you on the street, this is going to be you. Right here is your face. That's me and Carol Baskins right there. Carol Baskins, I'll do that shit to you every goddamn day because nobody tells me I can't own a motherfucking tiger and I can't smoke meth and fuck 17-year-old boys because that's a goddamn thing, Carol Baskins. That's a goddamn thing. And I'll fucking do this shit all goddamn night. Woo! I've had zoos. All over this goddamn town. I have weed zoos. It's called a farm. Fuck you, bitch. It's a weed zoo. We keep our weed behind fucking cages and we feed them right. And you want to come out here with your swag and your nasty ass mids integrity? Well, fuck you, bitch. You killed your husband and you fed him to your nasty cunt snatch. Carol Baskins, fuck you.
Let's go! Hood stocks, baby! Hood stocks! That's what we talking about right there, boy. This motherfucker is a G right here.
I'm sorry, but I just can't sit here and let some bitch named Carol Baskin fucking goddamn got my goddamn America goddamn fucking horseshoe right here. Put it up your ass, Carol Baskins. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different. I know that bitch fucking killed her ex-husband. Fuck, if I was her ex-husband, I'd have killed my goddamn self. That's what I'll tell you, some bitch. I'll tell you what, right here, I reckon so. All right.
Woo! Let him go.
The only reason we got coronavirus is because of Carol Baskins. They should call it Carol Ronavirus. That's what the fuck they should call it. All right, Carol Baskins. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, check it out. My homie Wino right there saying he never seen motherfucking Tiger King, bro.
Oh,
check
well,
it
you've
out.
seen it right now. This is Stoner Rob Exotic telling you, goddamn some bitch, tell you what, bro. All you need to know is fucking put a middle finger sideways and stick it straight up Carol Baskins' ass, all right? Woo! That's all you need to know. Goddamn America.
Hell yeah!
Goddamn
Let's smoke a cigarette.
Hey,
let's smoke a cigarette.
Do this. If I can't smoke, if I can't smoke a goddamn cigarette on there and shoot my goddamn, where's my gun? Can I pull my gun out?
Pull your gun out, dog. Pull my gun out. Pull that shit out.
Look at this shit right here. This shit right here, gun vote. This is for Carol Baskins. You think I give a fuck about?
You know what I mean? This is not a motherfucking gimmick. This is this dude. Check it out. This dude came strapped the fuck up. He said, "Oh, I'm going to that gangster's house." You know what I mean? Well, he ain't gonna be the only one strapped.
You're goddamn right. There's two things I fear: it's Mexicans with tattoo and Carol Baskins. Those two goddamn things right there. Tell you what, fuck, I bleed red, white, and blue, and I piss goddamn American Eagle seeds. That's what the fuck I do.
Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up, dog. Hey, bro, so you had that motherfucker cocked back, dog. You have one in the chamber, dog. So check it out. Let me tell you this right now, bro. Hey, I'm not mad at you, bro.
Right?
I'm not mad at you because there's a strap right underneath this table right here.
Yeah,
bro.
it's the world we live in.
Yeah, it's the world we live in, bro.
You never know how this interview could turn.
You know, and 100%. But check it out, bro.
What if he was related to Carol Baskins?
Hey,
I took a big risk right now.
No, bro. The weed community, bro. And you as who you are, bro.
Oh, I've been attempted to be robbed at least 4 times. And I say attempted because it didn't go. I've been robbed. I've been robbed once, but hey, one time out of all these years, I'll deal with that. Like we all deal with our losses. It's how you bounce back. You know what I mean? And here's my thing. I got a 27-inch vertical leap or 27-foot vertical leap from the ground, motherfucker. So when I fucking hit the bottom, I could bounce back in a day. Jake was working for me here. We got raided at one of my shops. And let me tell you how real this got, people. I'm playing Call of Duty and I'm shooting motherfuckers in the face and I'm like, "You're dead, bitch." And then a real gun's on my face and they're like, "You're going to be dead, bitch." And I'm like, this game is realistic as fuck. And they threw us on the floor and they took everything we had and they said, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "I'm going to open in 6 hours." And guess what? We opened in 3 fucking hours, back on the shelves with a bunch of weed. Fuck them, bro.
Hey, my boy.
You know why? Because fuck Carol Baskins.
Hey, dog. You're the fucking shit, bro.
Hey, we try. That's what we tell everyone. We do. We aim to please and we try. Like we set goals and we unfuck our brains, bro.
Check it out, bro. So check it. Let me tell you this right now, dog. So I got about 13 years in the penitentiary. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just not a dude with a bunch of tattoos. I got a long history, but I'm 43 years old, dog. 42.9, I like to say. You know what I mean? But it's for another reason. Anyways, but one thing I respect, homie, your respect level, dog. Like it was already cool, dog. You know what I mean? But you just hit it on another level, dog, because you're not afraid, brother.
Oh no, never.
And you understand the world we live in.
Totally.
And you are gonna protect yourself at all means. So when I know when I'm with you, brother.
Oh yeah, we're safe, bro.
You know what I mean? Like I don't gotta, like you always got 100%. You gotta depend on yourself. But I just know, like,
oh yeah, we got your back, bro. Always. Good. And like once we come in cool with people, we're cool with people like fam. Like a lot of people say keep a small circle. No, I like to keep a big circle, and I'm very personable with every one of those people. Like I'll stop and say hi. If I see you post a bad post that you're in hard times, I'll write you a DM and say, what the fuck's going on? And they'll think it's my agent. They'll be like, is this really Rob? And I'm like, no, this is me. Like, what's wrong? What happened? How can we help? How can we make today better? And then we'll work on tomorrow being better. We're not trying to work on a year being better. We're just going to work on a smile a day at a time. You know what I mean?
Bro, like when I do these podcasts and shit, and I hear Kat say something sometimes, because what I like to do is Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan, dog.
Joe is one of the realest motherfuckers in the world. Like he'll it's just like me. He'll say what's on his mind, and people will hate it. And just like me, I'm like, how can you hate an opinion? Opinions are opinions because they're up for argument. You can't just say you're right on an opinion, and Joe's the same way. He has an opinion.
You know what, Joe taught me to be to research your shit, be knowledgeable. You know what I mean? Knowledge is king. You know what I mean? Don't be a fucking dummy.
Yeah, don't go blind.
Don't be I don't know. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you, like earlier in this interview, or I like to say conversations, because some cats had said I was a horrible interviewer. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, bro, it's not an interview, it's a conversation. G.
Yeah, the same Barbara Walters.
Yeah, exactly. Now we just chilling and we chopping it up. You know what I mean? Now, if you don't like the way I'm chopping it up, or if you love it, which a lot do, and I love you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But anyways, bro, I just lost my train of thought.
Remind me at the end. I'll give you one of the Stoner Rob interviews that we're recording right now. It's called Stoner Rob's Den. I'm the cannabis Barbara Walters. Like I just make shit up off of blank. You'll see it. It's tight. Hilarious,
bro. So check it out.
Joe Rogan taught you to research.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson. I mean, I wouldn't say he taught me to be real, but he taught me to be Mike Tyson's podcast, Hot Box Tech. Is dope.
We were just smoking with Mike Tyson in Vegas like a month and a half ago at the Mike Tyson Ranch.
Is like Mike Tyson like the new Dalai Lama or something like that right now, bro? Like,
no, he's just very into. He just another one. He'll speak his mind, but more people will take it serious because it's Mike Tyson. I had Mike Tyson scare the dog fuck out of me. So I hosted Matt Barnes's Smoke for a Cure in LA, and it's Matt Barnes and Mike Tyson. Matt Barnes
hosted that, though?
Yeah, Matt Barnes is a real good friend of mine.
I got it. Check it out. I thought Esteban. I've had Esteban Oreo on this shit. I've had I had the founder of the fucking Brown Berets on here. You know what I mean? Dr. David Sanchez. I mean, I've had some legends on this show, bro. Straight up, dog. But right now, bro, I got a new legend on this show. And his name is Stoner Rob, everybody.
I'm just me, man. Like Matt Barnes, we both do a lot of stuff for Raw Papers, and he's a real good homie of mine. And he had me out to host, and it was him and Snoop Dogg's Smoke for a Cure, and Mike Tyson was there. And let me tell you, people, if you think you've had a trippy night, like I've had trippy nights, okay? I've met a lot of people, but this night was the trippiest night of my life, which ended up in the trippiest smoke sesh circle I've ever been in. Okay, so I get to this party and I see Mike Tyson and I go up and I have models with me because we're promoting CCTV at the Tommy Chong TV at the time. And I'm like, you guys hang back. I'm going to introduce myself first. I don't want to rush him. So I'm like, what's up, Mike? This was 3 years ago. I'm like, what's up, Mike? He's all, what's up? What's up, Dom? I'm like, what's going on, Stoner Rob? He's like, yes. Matt told me that you're Stoner. I'm like, cool, can I get a picture real quick? He's like, yeah, Stoner, let's do this thing. Take a picture. 20 minutes later, I take the models in. I'm like, nah, he's a cool guy. I'm like, Mike, can we get a picture? Yes, Stoner. Models jump in. The fuck you guys doing? Give me your fucking phones right now. Delete those fucking pictures right now. I'm like, holy shit. And nobody even questioned. Everyone's just like, phone, here you go. Like, it's Mike Tyson. Like, here's my phone. And don't beat the shit. And then,
because he's worried about infidelity.
Yeah. And then he tells me that he goes,
he probably has something.
Hey, Rob, I don't want my lady to see me with all those models. And, I'm like, and I hope to God he don't see this. I told you, motherfucker, not saying nothing about that. I'll bite your fucking penis. But then I end up I'm drunk because it's open bar, but it's a Snoop Dogg open bar. So I'm like, let me get some whiskey there. We ain't got no whiskey. I'm like, let me get a Corona. We ain't got no Corona. Let me get a fucking Guinness. We don't got no Guinness. I'm like, fuck, what do you got? So I end up drinking brandy. And I'm taking brandy as shots, homie. I'm not sipping brandy. I'm taking shots of brandy.
Of shit you should be sipping.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. So now I'm waiting for my brisket. I got my plate. And I'm in the VIP and some fools are, hey, what up, cuz? You want some brisket, cuz? And I'm like, yeah, dude, let me get some. He's like, it's juicy as fuck. Let me know how you like it, cuz. And I look up and I'm like, are you Warren G? And he goes, yeah, cuz, got a new fucking catering company, barbecue crib, cuz. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Warren G is serving me brisket? That's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it. I had good brisket last night. Who served it? Warren G. What the fuck? Like, yes, that's how you know you made it. So I'm like, holy shit. So then I eat my brisket and I go to smoke weed. Now here's a smoking circle that I am in. I smoke. It goes, me? There's one of my models right here. Boom, my model. Next to her is Frank Shamrock, Ken Shamrock's brother. I'm like, I didn't even know you smoke weed, dude. I hated you my whole life. Now we're cool. Next to him is Mike Tyson. Next to Mike Tyson is Snoop Dogg. Next to Snoop Dogg is Corrupt. Next to Corrupt is Russell Peters. Next to Russell Peters is the white boy that raps in the Toyota commercials. That's like, got the new Toyota fucking Corolla coming at you. Like that fucking. Okay? I can't make this shit up, bro. Next to them is Amber Rose. Oh. And then next to him is Matt Barnes and then me again. And I'm like, this is the most random, weird, and like, I'm thinking that the weirdest guy in the smoking circle is the white boy that sings on the Toyota rap commercials. But I'm thinking now, like, how many of them are thinking, who the fuck is that little Mexican dude with the big nose that looks like Jesus? And then the only people that know each other real good is me, Matt Barnes, and I know, I just met Mike Tyson, and then I know Matt, and I know Russell Peters really good because he's a comic. Yeah. So afterwards, I go to Russell Peters, and I go, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? And he goes, oh, I gave Mike Tyson a ride. We're neighbors. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is the circle that I need to be in. Hell yeah. Dog. Like, you're neighbors with Mike fucking Tyson. Russell Peters gave Mike Tyson a ride to a party. That's just the Hollywood shit we don't hear about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Mike Tyson, like, man, hey, Russ, you want to go to a party? Okay. Russ like, yeah.
I mean, do you tell Mike Tyson no?
Fuck no, bro. No. When that post said I need to see everyone's phones, people's phones were like, here.
I mean, even cats that weren't even there, they're like, touch my phone.
Like, oh my God, it was the scariest.
Can you sign situation. It now? You touched it, now sign it.
Dude, hell of a lot.
Hey, bro.
Huh?
What you say, dog? Go say.
Hella. It is.
There's hella hot in here.
Oh yeah, dude, hella.
Hey, check it out, bro. Check it out. So when I hit you up to do this podcast, bro, because I'm gonna tell you like this right now, real quick. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you this, but not into looking in return to get a compliment back. But right now that I'm in this podcast, dog, I'm like, dude, this is one of my favorite podcasts, bro.
Oh, bro, like
This is number 40 right here, dog. I've done different characters, different individuals, dog. You know what I mean? And dog, this is just on time, brother.
these are the podcasts that we love to do where we can let loose. Like I said, you never get nothing fake from us. You never get any.
Nah, this is hood stock,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I mean? And my idea with hood stock is like, hey, let's get cats from the hood, bro. Let's get cats that the major mainstream platforms are not gonna put on their fucking. They're not gonna put in the seat, dog. You know what I mean? Like I brought cats in here that sometimes I fed them. You know what I mean? Or sometimes, hey, fool, you want to take a shower, bro? You know what I mean? Like that, my G. And shout out to the homie right here, Fruit. I mean, he doesn't really look gay, dog. You know, if you ask me, dog. I mean, the dress. No. Let me reset. I'll be honest. He's got a turtleneck on, so I was like, all right, man, he might be fucking gay as fuck. You know what I mean? Because anyone that rolls up with a turtleneck, dog, you know what I mean? It's like they suspect, dog. You know what I mean? They suspect, bro. Like, homie got a turtleneck on, bro. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if he wearing Chuck Taylors, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, but so when I hit you, look at this dude go. He's a fucking beast. Look at this fool. What is that? Is that a dab, bro? Nah, dog. The last time I took a dab, dog, I fucking had a seizure. I passed out, dog, and then I woke up with a heart on, and I chased everyone around in the room, but everyone had long hair. They were girls, dog. You know what I mean? But you got long hair, dog. I don't want to mistake you as a girl, my G. You know what I mean? Wake up with a boner, and I'm chasing Rob around. Like, that's fucked up, dog. You know what I mean?
Wake up with a boner. That's the statement of the podcast. Wake up with a boner.
Wake up with a boner and I'm chasing Stoner Rob around. Like, dog, I don't want to do that. We just met, bro. That's just a bad fucking look, homie. You know what I mean?
Hey, do you follow Bob Minery?
No.
Do yourself a favor. Get on your phone right now. Follow Bob Minery. Okay? Bob Minery has the #1 sports podcast in the world and talks nothing really about sports. So Bob Minery, if you guys have been watching my stories the last couple of days, it's from a reflection of Bob Minery. So he has the greatest announcer voice of all time. He sounds just like this, Bill. This is exactly what Bob Minery sounds like, even when he talks regular. So he talks like that. But what he does is he takes clips. He takes clips from the dumbest shit that's happening. And then he'll do the announcer voice.
I think I've seen that shit,
Bro,
dog.
that's
I
him.
think I've seen that shit.
So
dog.
So I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'll be like, all right, Bill, we're back here live with Stoner Rob. We're going to check out his refrigerator. And son of a bitch, god damn it, titty slap. Somebody drank all the fucking milk. We have a dirty cunt cooter in here. We're going to find out who that is. And we'll get back to you live here. Back to you in the studio, Bill, live on Channel 9. But he does, Bob Minery, if you guys want to laugh, does the greatest shit ever. He calls it, when people are like coked out, he calls it Zipper Magoos. He'll be like, hey, look at this referee just all over the place on a bunch of Zipper Magoos. He was Zipper Magooing last night. Oh my goodness. And the motherfucker just lost me $40. We didn't cover the spread. Fuck my ass. My wife's going to kick the shit out of me. I apologize for the language. We're back to you in the studio.
I seen that shit. That shit is fucking funny as fuck, dog.
Bro,
I mean,
Bob Minery's the fucking man. And he knows everyone. Like at the Super Bowl, he's chilling at Tom Brady's house. Like what the fuck, bro?
that's crazy. That's dope.
That's the
So
type-
what does that tell you about fucking Tom? Does this dude get high too?
Tom Brady?
No, the other dude.
Bob Minery?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so
And he gets really drunk.
shout out to Tom Brady hitting that motherfucking Bob fucking blunt. You know what I mean? Hey, real shit. Hey, everybody that's on this right now, hit that like button one time real quick. Hey, check it out, my G. So when I hit you up, bro, I was like, you were like, fuck, all right, who the fuck is this dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Lucky Sons Bob, go to the page, maybe you click on a link. What was your thought process on that? Like, how do you go about that, bro? When someone that you don't know hits you up to do a podcast, bro?
Oh, well, definitely. Well, you being close was a big factor. But we checked it out, and I sent it to my agent. And my agent will either give me 3 options. He'll be like, don't do it, do it, or this one's on you. So on this one, he gave me this one's on you. I checked it out and I was like, no, this is like right up my alley. This is how I grew up, bro. Like a lot of people, like I get, because once I hate saying like limelight or anything like that. Cause I don't think that I'm anybody at all, dude. And I just think that I'm funny. I will give myself that. I just think I'm funny. And so when I look at that, and because I get a lot of hate mails like, oh, it's easy to smoke that bomb ass dab when you grew up rich smoking the best weed. I'm like, do you not know anything the fuck about me, bro? Like, I did not grow up rich. So like, I'm more comfortable in these type of environments than being in a studio. Like in the studio, we wouldn't be able to smoke a cigarette right now. They'd be like, oh, Rob, can we take a 5-minute break? And you go outside and smoke your cigarette and then spray yourself because we have an intern that's allergic to cigarettes and we can't have our cup breaking out. You know what I mean? Like,
motherfucking hood stocks, baby. When you can smoke cigarettes, smoke weed. I got some pills right here if you want this shit, right? Yeah. If you want a microdose, you know what I mean? Oh. This is hood stocks, my boy.
This is, hey, you want to make a record? This is the first podcast I've ever done shrooms on. And I've done a lot of stuff on a lot of podcasts, man. So we're setting precedents in here.
Yes, sir, dog. Enjoy that shit, dog. I did it on Saturday, bro. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? One is, I mean, I get the microdose. So what it did is I said, you know what? I got to do some shit in my crib. I'm going to put some can lights in the living room because I'm an electrician, dog, outside of this, brother. You know what I mean? And so I fucking said, you know what? I'm going to microdose. And I'm going to do it with my son, too. And my son is of age. Just let you motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? And anyways.
He's 6.
He's 6 feet tall. Hey, but so anyways, this dude, we do it and we're like, all right, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not used to working with me, and sometimes I can be like, do this, do that. Blah, 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 blah.
You're doing electricity work on shrooms?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, well, my uncle's a fucking colorblind electrician. I fuck you. A lot of people think what I say. It's true. That fool touches wires to see if it's the hot. Like for 40 years. No, way longer now. Like 60 years. Fuck, I'm old. Like 60 years. Colorblind electrician. But go ahead.
That's dope. So my mom's husband who introduced me to the trade, he is a colorblind electrician. And sometimes he's like, hey,
he's Mexican, right?
No, he's not, dog.
What?
No, my mom is Mexican, brother. You know what I mean? But she found this dude from Ohio and shit.
Dog, my uncle's Mexican.
And he moved to LA and shit, you know what I mean? And my mother is a female chauvinist, dog, you know what I mean? You know, so sometimes she'll make you get on all fours and she'll make you bark like a dog, you know what I mean? And she'll say, waggle your tail.
No fucking way. Are you fucking around?
And you're like, I ain't got a tail. You know what I mean? Well, waggle that motherfucking tailbone, then, bitch. You know what I mean? My mother is a female chauvinist. She is the most ruthless person that I've met in a long time. And
but she's not into like that stuff for real. Like sexual wise, that's what it sounds like.
Well, you know what, dog?
She's taking him around the house on a collar?
He might be into that.
Is his name Rex?
Hey, bro, shout out to my moms. You know what I mean? I ain't talked to her in a long time. You know what I mean? But if she
where's she at? If she lives out here?
Yeah, she lives in LA, dog. But if she ever heard this and shit, you know what I mean?
She would laugh.
She would laugh at it because she'd be like, well,
yeah, because
you know what I mean? Because he does bark like a dog.
Because she's a smart individual.
So yeah, so she was, I mean, so Mexican women in a Mexican culture, you know what I mean? Who was the dominant, who is like the female was the dominant in their house, in their sanctuary.
Hardcore.
You know what I mean? But when it comes to a dominant Mexican man, you know what I mean?
That's just discipline. So the Mexican man is the performance of discipline. But the Mexican woman in the household is the performance of law. So it's like the Mexican woman, to break it down, is the judge. She says what she says goes, but the enforcer, the cops, are the dad. Because she'll lay it down, and then that day where you get fed up, you're like, I don't give a fuck, mom. Fuck that. She'll be like, yeah, fuck that. Your dad's coming home in 5 minutes. You're fucking, holy shit, they called the cops. They called the cops.
That's like the cops.
Get the fuck out.
Coming home with the belt.
Yep.
The motherfucking.
It's like the Rampart cops are coming. You're gonna get beat. You're not going to jail. You're getting beat the fuck up. That's what's gonna happen, dude. And break the fuck out. That's what it is in a Mexican household.
That's big facts right there, G.
And it works out. It really works because if you respect, have you ever seen a Mexican mom that really cares? That's like not on drugs and shit. Steer her fucking kids wrong. Yeah. Never.
Yeah.
If anything, her expectations are too high, but she's never steering them wrong. If you break it all down, if it was up to the dad, he'd be like, just quit school, go to construction. You know what I mean? Like, just quit school, go to construction.
Yeah. And the Mexican mother is always gonna like, what was the word we used again? I'm sorry, I'm so high right now. The Mexican mother's laws are what she puts forth to her kids are always higher than herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she's like, you know what? I don't want you, I don't like mija, I don't want you to be a housewife. You know what I mean? You can be you know.
Yeah, you could go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have kids right away.
Exactly.
Which they do. We do. We all do.
Yes. I mean, what is taught and what happens can tend to be two different things sometimes. You know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like in life, it's trial and error, and we all have our trial and error. You know what I mean? So I have my trial and error. And so I have a son now, you know what I mean? And I see him going through similar trials and errors. You know what I mean? And so it makes me feel like, you know what, bro? You know what I mean? Nah, dog, you ain't gonna do that. We need to do this right here. You know what I mean? And then I have side busters on the sideline. And sometimes it can be family members. They can be like, oh, what the fuck were you doing at his age? It doesn't matter what the fuck I was doing at my age. You know what I mean? You know, because what I was doing at my age, I was doing that at my age. And that was me. And that was my fucking shortcoming or whatever you want to call it. Right. Yeah. But anyways, you always want better for your kids, dog. And to me, what were you doing? There he goes. Taking that microdose, everybody. Big Rob, Stoner Rob, baby boy. Hey, but I'm just saying though, bro, you always want better for your kids, dog.
You do.
And if you don't, you're just fucking, you're stupid as fuck.
And I'll admit, I'm one of those that's like ruining my kids, but I grew up with like nothing. So I spoil the fuck out of all my kids. I have 3 baby mamas, 5 kids. And I spoil the fuck out of them as much as I can, bro, because I'm like, dude, I grew up with my dad. Me and my dad are cool now. But my dad, when I was raised, was a tweaker. He was hooked on meth, hooked on dope. So it was so bad to where if I asked to go outside, I get my ass beat. To go out to the backyard. Can I go to the backyard? What the fuck? We'll go back up. Bah! Get what? So with my kids now, they've been to fuck. So they've been touring with me. Me and my oldest daughter, who's 11, she's gone to tour with me to Vegas, Reno, Laughlin. I'll be taking her with me to New Orleans at the end of this year.
That's beautiful, dog. Hey, bro, you touring like that, bro? Check it out. Regardless of what you're making on these tours, dog, you know what I mean? Which is none of my business, brother. But you being able, what you have, bro, your skill set to be funny and fucking make people laugh, and laugh is the biggest. We need that right now. We're in a pandemic right now. Exactly. That's why we having this shit right now. That's why I brought the homie through. I said, you know what, dog? This is a gift to you guys, and I hope you guys fucking thank him. You know what I mean? Get at him at Stoner Rob, right? At Stoner Rob on Instagram, and thank this dude for today, because I'm gonna thank him when we done with this shit. You know what I mean?
And what I'm gonna do this Friday is I have a couple comics that are gonna go live with me on my live from their house, and I see all these comics throwing live comedy shows, and that's cool. I love it. But then I saw a couple charging $10 to watch their live comedy show. And all due respect to everyone, make your money. But this Friday, I'm going to have some of the biggest bangers in comedy on my live from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we're charging absolutely nothing. And if anybody wants to give money, just choose your favorite charity and give it to them. That's what we ask. And we're gonna go banging live, and doing comedy in front of nobody is very, very hard. So let's keep that in mind. But I'm gonna go live just like we're doing here, man. I'm gonna make you fucking laugh. I'm gonna make you milk your wife's tits. That's how the fuck we're gonna do this. What's it say? My Instagram at Stoner Rob. All right. Stoner Rob, all one word. At Stoner Rob. Check it out. We're going live 8 p.m. California time. So that's Pacific Standard, I believe. I tour so many fucking places. I forget what time I'm in sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad thing to have, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were in Hawaii just before all this broke out. We're in Honolulu, Waikiki, and then we flew to Maui and then flew back to Honolulu, which is just Oahu. But we're out in Hawaii and we're chilling out there, dude. And I'm a very humble person. Like, for me to sit down, I was sitting in Hawaii on my balcony, overlooking the beach and the full island and the volcano, and just thinking, like, holy shit, they paid for me to come here. They paid for this room. I'm here for 7 days. I got $2,500 pay in my pocket for 2 days. They gave me a pound of weed. Right?
Damn.
20 pack of Corona. And fucking some mushrooms. I'm like, what the fuck is better in life than this shit? What could you ever complain about? And my homie's like, they didn't give us enough towels. I'm like, fuck your fucking towels. Que loco, your fucking towels, fucker. You know what I mean? Fuck your towels, bro. Like, do you see where the fuck we're at? People pay like 12 grand to come and be here, dude. Like, we are fucking chilling, dude. And all just from being funny, which really breaks down to not even me. It's to like all of you. Like, every single person that laughs and comes to a show and just fucking buys our merchandise or even watches our videos of us smoking weed. Like, you guys really kick fucking ass, dude. Comedy's the second oldest profession in the world next to prostitution. You know what I mean? It's the second oldest. You sell your pussy, sell your jokes. You know what I mean? Like, but for you guys to continue laughing, even through hard times, for those of you that continue laughing and continue watching, you guys are amazing. He obviously left, probably had to murk somebody real quick. You know how it goes. You got tattoos all over your head. You got to murk someone. So, should we read some of this? Right now, I want to know if anybody has any questions for me. Anything about me. I don't care anything about my life. You could go ahead and ask it. Jacob will be reading them to me because I am pretty fucked up. Any questions for us? We're taking questions right now if they have any questions for me. Or if anyone could tell me your favorite strain of weed and why, and we will have a little discussion about that. He's back. He just had to kill someone in the back.
No, I don't want to interrupt you, dog. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what?
You're totally good.
I gotta take a leak, though.
When you have tattoos on your face, you can interrupt anything you want. It's the rules. It's in the Geneva Convention. It certainly is. It's in the Geneva Convention.
They're asking, what's your YouTube channel, dog?
DSK Comic Rob. All right. We took, because of the new Amazon Prime special coming out, I believe everything except 2 clips from 5 years ago are off of the YouTube channel. Because Amazon came at us with, hey, we're not going to fucking pay you for a special if everything you have to say is already on YouTube for free.
Yeah. So
they make you strip a lot off, but everything I have coming out is new anyway.
What's your writing process, bro? I mean, how do you write, bro? You know what I mean?
So how I write? Yes, I write a lot. And how I write is very crazy. There's 2 different ways. I could listen to other comedians and then get a basis of complete opposites. You know what I mean? So I listen to opposites, or I sit in, like what we're doing right now. I'll sit in with a group of people and I'll write. You want to hear some shit I just wrote within the last 2 days? Nobody's heard it.
Let's do it.
Jake, is anything set up there?
He's laughing at something. What
you
laughing?
What happened? What happened?
You got a couple. What strain are we smoking?
What strain are we smoking? right now is actually the mimosa. The mimosa. What else?
Is this what this is right here?
No, that is apple fritter. This is the mimosa.
That's
Where
the
did you get
mimosa.
that big ass nose?
Oh, dude. So my great grandpa was Jewish. I wrote Pinocchio, bitch. Where'd you get your empty pockets? Not
Why do dudes with money always go there?
We'll fuck around. You wanna fuck around? This is what we bring for a fucking play date.
Damn, like that. What do we got right there, bro? What do we got right there? Let me see what we got right there, bro. Damn, this is okay. It's we got some hundreds right here. Homie got some hundreds right here. He came with a motherfucking, you know what I mean? Okay. I fuck with that, dog. Haji, hey,
On
dog.
a play date. That's a play date.
You can't be showing too many people that water money right now, bro, because there is a pandemic going around here, you know what I mean? And the motherfucking welfare just ain't good enough.
This is the welfare just saying. Put it in. Get your Trump taxes back.
And I know that.
What else we got, Jake?
No, bro, check it. We're gonna get to that, dog, because they keeping it rolling. Hey, bro, check it out. How do you feel about this COVID-19, bro? What's your take on it, brother? Real shit.
So, all right, if I have to break it down, I feel like it is a real virus. It's not make-believe. However, I do not feel like it's as intense or as spreading as they say it is. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it could spread as easy as they say. I don't feel like the numbers are what they say. However, I do feel that it is something to be precautious of. It is something that could kill you, just like the swine flu, just like the regular fucking flu. You know what I mean? More people die of. I'm not going to get into all the numbers. You guys have heard it all. You've heard it all. You've already, in your mind state, taken the side you want to take. But from my perspective and being in Hollywood, don't believe everything you hear. And don't believe every celebrity that's talking right now, because paychecks are being dealt and people are saying what they need to say. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say from a Hollywood perspective.
Wait, hold on.
It's on. This is the end of Stoner Rob. Then Nipsey hustled his ass the day after.
Hey, let that shit breathe. What you just said right now.
Yeah, because it's true.
Let it breathe.
We know stuff like, and I'm nobody. Remember that. If I'm a Z-list celebrity at best, and I know things, imagine what's really going on. You know what I mean? Just imagine that. Hey, this might be the last video you ever see of Stunner.
Gets assassinated. Hey, bro.
Pull that 33 out.
Bro, I've never seen anything like that in my life, bro. What the fuck are you smoking out of, dog?
So this is called the honey badger. Now the honey badger is almost like a nectar collector, but it's all running on battery. All right. There's attachments to it. I have different attachments. I have heady attachments, water percolizers, but it just allows you to go into your dish. The battery turns on, heats that shit about to 590, and you rip perfect every single time, bro. Perfect dabs. Perfect dabs. Ah, get yourself. And you can buy one and use promo code Stoner Rob.
Plug that.
You want the commercial plug? Look at this is how fast we go into commercial mode. Ready?
Hit that shit, man. Homie makes it on his Instagram. He was talking about he makes a lot of money off Instagram just promoting people's shit. You know what I mean? So here goes a little taste of it right here.
Oh, Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Stoner Rob coming in live from the Honey Badger. That's right. The Honey Badger don't give a fuck, and you don't have to give a fuck either. All you have to do is press this little button 5 times, turn that Honey Badger on. We're going to wait about 4 to 5 seconds. That's right. 4 to 5, not 45. Don't be dyslexic. And then we're going to go straight into our dish. Everything is heating up. You're ready to take a dab. Let's get nice and high. The Stoner Rob way, Honey Badger life up, you know.
Honey Badger, if you fucking get a piece of this clip right here and I see it on your motherfucking shit, make sure I get a check.
Yes.
I'll take a check too and shit, dog. Hey, my boy, you are, you know what's funny, dog, is I look for authentic people, dog.
I'm one of a kind, bro. That's I tell people. Even when you come to see people are like, describe your comedy. I'm like, hey, it's different.
It's who I am.
It's different.
It's who I am, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
it's different.
Who I am, bro.
Different than anything you're gonna see.
You're not putting up a persona, you're not putting up a front, you're not putting up like if I was this person. You are, your comedy is who the fuck you are.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Every single fucking day we smoke as much as we. I like to tell people like, no, dude. They're like, do you smoke as much as you really smoke on the fucking social media? I'm like, no, I smoke way more than that, dude. My phone would die if I fucking filmed everything that I smoke. You know what I mean? Like we smoke a ton of weed, dude.
Who check it out, bro. Let me do it like this, bro. You got Stoner Rob. You got Snoop Dogg. You have Be Real. You already know where this is going. All right. I'm just gonna give it them 3 people because this is motherfucking West Coast. This Cali thing right here, real quick. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the sides. We love you, motherfuckers, dog. But you put these 3 individuals in a room, brother. You know what I mean? Who is gonna outlast who?
I'll outsmoke every one of them, bro.
Straight up.
That's straight up. Like, cause I'll smoke dabs, I'll smoke hash, I'll smoke weed, I'll smoke anything, and then 2 out of 3 of those will only smoke weed. I've taken a 28-gram dab, 1 ounce dab, and I'm not even gonna lie, it killed the fuck out of me for like 40 minutes, and I had to get on stage. But I took that dab at High Life. I pretty much can put it up. I can smoke. There's a lot of people out there on Instagram actually that can put it down that I've seen, like, holy, like Dab and Granny. You ever seen Dab and Granny?
The old lady.
Yeah, that's Gail. That's my real good homegirl. I love her to death. Like,
sexy as fuck. I want to suck on them too.
Hey, me and her eat a lot of these together. And I'm like, fuck, Gail. She's over there taking a 4-gram dab, holding the smoke, taking a gram bong rip, holding the smoke still, taking a shot of fucking whiskey, and then pounding a full 12-ounce beer and blowing the smoke out. Now, can I do that? No. But can I smoke more weed than her in the long run? Fuck yeah.
She sounds like a beer chugger.
Yeah.
I mean, a butthole chugger.
Have you seen the beaver bong?
No.
Oh my God. If you guys are nasty, which I know you are, go out and check out the beaver bong. It's a bong that you put in a woman's beaver. And then you fill it with water. And as you hit it, gives her the sensation because the water's percolating in her beaver.
That's crazy, bro.
The beaver bong. Pull his drug away from being homeless. Yeah, totally, man. Chong calls me the richest homeless person in the world.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the motherfucking podcast and shit.
Oh, you can't hurt my feelings, bro. I've been homeless. And had on better clothes than I do right now. Clothes don't make the man.
Nah. And you learn that as you get older and shit, or you go through shit.
Yeah.
You'll learn that fucking
my sold out shows make the man. That's where we make it.
Where do you see yourself, bro, moving forward, dog, into the, you know what I mean?
I'm getting real big into my acting. I actually have an audition for the Mallrats coming out. It's a new series that's coming out by Kevin Smith. So I have an audition for that. I've been doing a lot of acting in Mulligan Productions with horror films. I have a new sitcom with Tommy Chong coming out in 2021. And that's the main one. All I can tell you is it's called Now Smoking. All right. Make sure you guys look out for that. It's a mixture of like Pee Wee Herman mixes with Sesame Street, Lamb Chop, and Cheech and Chong. Yeah. So it's gonna be amazing. We got talking Muppets, puppets, talking buds, a talking bong. It does it like Annoying Orange, where only his mouth fucking moves. Fucking, we got half Muppets, half people. We got prostitute Muppets. You do not want to miss this show. Cartoon Network fucked up.
I mean, what would it go for? Like, cats are on a budget, bro. You know what I mean? Cats are on a budget. What would it go for a fucking prostitute fucking puppet, bro? You know what I mean?
A prostitute puppet on a budget?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if I'm really working with you.
I mean, can you ever get jacked up by a fucking prostitute puppet?
Yeah, and this is me working with you, okay? We're not supposed to mention numbers on fucking, we'll say 2/8. 2/8 of flour. Because you can, that'll get you busted.
I mean, no, check it out, bro. Like, so check it out. You being Stoner Rob, how many people, clubs, venues, I mean, how many times have you ever... Excuse me, I just almost threw up in my mouth. No, that's
when you know the podcast is going good.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, but how many people have ever approached you and said, "Hey, Stoner Rob, check it out, bro. We got this date. You know what I mean? We got so and so right here. Woo, 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 and we'd like to fucking book you for this fucking this date in this venue and shit. We will pay you whoopty whoop whoop and X amount of weed. Like, do you get a lot of weed off?
Oh fuck, it's in my rider, dude. So like, if I'm somewhere for 2 days, it's 2 ounces. If it's 3 days or more, it's a quarter pound up to 7 days.
They paying for your shit.
Yeah, it's a rider. So like, my rider's not too complicated. It's like, for instance, we fly to the East Coast. Say I'm there for 4 days. Give me a quarter pound of weed. Take an ounce out of that quarter pound. Make sure the driver that picks me up at the airport has that ounce on him, so that I can smoke like right when I land. Also in my room should be between a 12 and 24 pack of Corona, because I need to drink and I don't know what time your liquor store is closed. I also, depending on how long I'm staying, need between 2 and 5 packs of Marble Lights, and between a half pound and a pound of beef jerky.
Oh, God damn it. That's some bullshit right there. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. There's a lot of gangsters on this motherfucking that tunes in on this podcast right here. You know what I mean? And if you know what gangster is, I don't give a fuck what this dude sounds like. You know what I mean? But you see the skin of his motherfucking color. You see his demeanor. You hear his story and shit. That's gangster right there, bro. That's gangster. Bro, you got the beef jerky in that bitch, homie?
Oh, yeah.
You know what
bro.
I mean? And the driver should have at least a half an ounce coming to pick me up, because I need to smoke as soon as I get off that motherfucking plane. Don't play with my shit, dog.
Yeah, dude, because like sometimes these plane flights are so fucking long and shit happens and they need to land. It's like, dude, I need to get fucking high, man. That's what needs to happen. So I get nice and high. Make sure my beef jerky's in the room.
You're gonna smoke it.
Oh, and the per diem.
I'm smoking up this dude.
You're good. You're good. The guest.
I only smoke when I get really fucked up.
The per diem on room service has to be between 2 and 700, depending on how long we stay. But I don't spend a fucking gang of cash.
Room service.
Yeah, I just not trying to leave. Like, if I don't need to leave like before a show and I want something to eat, I'll eat there and then just go to the show. Let's see what
that's
saying.
Good, dog, because that saves you from having to go out your crib, dog.
This supposed to say Tweaker Rob.
No, we got. Oh, Mike Rico, what up, Mike? That's the homie right there. Why is it Tweaker Rob? Dog?
Yeah,
that shit. Dog.
That is funny.
Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie from South Central right there, dog.
Up till 2007.
Up to 2007. And I got the craziest tweaker stories, dog. I mean, I was they used to call me Jackhammer Hands, dog. You know what I mean? I'd get tweaked down, dog, put porn on, dog. You know what I mean? And fucking just like that.
That was the best, though, dude.
Oh, we got these fools going, Scante Rob, come on. I mean, I have no idea what gangster is. No, you don't, bro.
10-2.
Nah, they're
10-2.
They're all there. Yeah,
10-2.
Hammer hands, baby. They call me Jack Hammer Hands, dog. I get tweaked the fuck out, dog. I'm be like,
Jake, lighter. You little butt fucking turd spelunker.
Hey, bro. Bro, check it out. This has been you all your life?
No, always since age 11. Since age 11, man.
Are your parents? You go with your parents, brother? I mean, just to digress a little bit, dog. But I was thinking about like earlier. I wanted to ask you this, dog. You know what I mean? You know, because you said, you know, that you were homeless at one point, bro. You know what I mean? And if you're homeless, then you know what I mean. Sometimes, like, so I got into a neighborhood when I was a young kid. I was a good kid, though, bro. You know what I mean? I was you know, I had potential, dog, to do great things in my life back then, which I didn't do, brother. You know what I mean? But I was looking for love in all the wrong places because my family life wasn't right, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that introduced me to a whole nother lifestyle and shit, which became my fucking family, that gang life and shit, bro. You know what I mean? So on that note, bro, my family structure was very weak. I mean, and I'm not knocking anybody of my family, you know what I mean? But it was very weak. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's the same with my family's truck. Like, I didn't really get it until this year when I visited all my family from my dad's side in Hawaii. And they're like all like gangbangers, gangsters, whatever. And they were like, I'm surprised this fool's the funny man in the family because his dad was the worst of all dads. And I'm over here thinking, like, oh, maybe that's just how it was. And they're like, no, dude, your dad was a dick. You couldn't go outside. I couldn't take my shoes off till 9 o'clock every night.
Why?
I have, to this day, I have no idea.
But you remember that.
I just know if I did it, I get fucked up. So, like, my dad was just insane, dude. Like, and then I ran away from home at 16. Well, he says I ran away. He called me and told me if I come back, he'll choke me in my sleep. So I'm, like, not breathing. So I'm like, no. Like, I took off because you were going to fucking kill me, motherfucker. So, like, with them, now we're cool. My dad's been clean and sober for, over 12 years easily. And now we can hang out. But like it's still just a funny way that we do hang out. Because if I'm over there and I smell like weed, my dad's like, oh, you smell like weed, spray yourself. But if I'm over there and my dad's new friends that he's met from the neighborhood are over there, he's like, you guys smell that weed? You guys know Tommy Chong? That's my son, Stoner Rob. He works with Tommy Chong. So it's just so different. Like
he tries to justify.
It's like a pretend relationship.
You know, bro. You know what? So right now, dog. We like I said, we digressed. I mean, in this conversation. So like as growing up, bro, I was fucking. I used to get my ass beat. I used to go to school, dog, with belt marks on my fucking face, dog. You know what I mean? And so I understand, dog, that makes a different individual, dog. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to make light of dark times.
Oh, totally, bro.
And I feel like you've made light of the dark times that you've been through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dog.
Do you ever do you ever incorporate that in your fucking
comedy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With about Pops, how he was.
Oh, totally,
those
bro.
Are the best ones right there.
Yeah,
bro.
totally. Like my mom and dad have only been to one show of mine ever.
Why is that, bro?
I don't know.
I mean, you're doing shows around the fucking world, bro, the country, brother. You know what I mean?
They'll ask me for tickets to like George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias, but love it. Oh, what I think about Fluffy
versus Fluffy.
Oh man, so like I've opened for both of them.
You've met George Lopez. And
yeah,
Fluffy.
I love George Lopez and I love fucking Gabe. But when George, and I'm gonna be 100% real here, and this fool might get really mad at me, but when George got his divorce after cheating on his wife, his comedy and his persona became way different. Because we all know George Lopez as the old family type comic, like talked about his mom, talked about his kids, right?
Yeah.
If you watch George Lopez now, it is nothing like that. It's talking about getting women and drunk bitches and talking about hot bitches in the fucking fans and in the crowd.
So what he blew up on is not what he's doing now, and that's why I don't hear too much about him no more, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because what you're saying right now, George Lopez, I'm faded. Comedy you're talking about right now is not the comedy that I know him for, bro.
No, we all know him for. And Mexicans, they eat menudo at our house. We eat menudo. There's no more like that, Jake. There's no more like that. Now it's all just like.
And why is that though, bro? Did the I mean, was it a cancel culture because of what he did, bro? Or I mean, did he just like switch his comedy up and he wasn't about that life no more? So he's talking about what the life he is now.
Yeah, it's not your life anymore. You know what I mean? Like your wife has the kids. It's hard to talk about how it is living with a wife and kids when everyone's like, boo, yeah, you cheated on her.
How do you feel about the cancel culture going on right now? I mean, as you as a comic, bro, comics, I feel with comics, bro, it's the best time ever, bro. You know what I mean? Because you can really separate yourself from the motherfucking Mickey Mouse comics, dog. You know what I mean? You can really fucking dive into some sensitive fucking topics and make people like me laugh, a lot of but you'll make a lot of individuals upset. How do you feel about that?
Well, you can. Here's the thing about that in comedy right now, and it's been in comedy for the last 3 years, is you can jump on the scene, but us as comics are really censored on what we can say, and you think we're not, because we go out there and say a lot of stuff still that pushes the boundaries. But there's stuff, if you could watch any comedy clip from the 90s, George Carlin, Mitch Hedberg, Rodney Dangerfield, you watch any of these clips and they're saying things like the word faggot or the word retard or the word retarded, you know what I mean? Retarded or fucking like cunt or like, and now we say any of that, even if the joke is funny and people are offended, and they're offended not for the fact that they're really offended. They're offended because they feel like it's something they're supposed to be offended by. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, we're in a new era. I'm not supposed to let that slide anymore. But are you really offended by anything that should be made funny? And George Carlin said it best, bro. And this will never leave. There's one thing that's not supposed to be funny, and it proves that comedy is funny. Rape is not supposed to be funny at all.
Yeah.
He said that's a fact. And people told him, George, you can't make rape funny. And he said, oh, yeah? Close your eyes and picture Elmer Fudd raping Porky Pig. And everybody laughs. And then he says, well, the motherfucker doesn't wear pants. He was asking for it, right? and that lets you know everything could be funny, but where comedy's at right now, it's not like that. And there's people fighting for it. There's people like Joe Rogan, and there's people like Tom Segura and Louis C.K. especially. But it's completely changed. And the people that were boundary breakers, they have gotten rid of. And I shouldn't be saying they have gotten rid of. They are gone. Like Joan Rivers.
Is Roseanne Barr one of those?
Roseanne Barr has been censored out of comedy. Joan Rivers has been forced to fake her death.
Why, she's not dead?
I've seen Joan Rivers. There's documents of people seeing Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers is not dead, bro. And just the shit that people are getting forced out of for opening a Tim Allen. Where'd he go? What the fuck happened to Tim Allen? You know what I mean? He has that Last Comic Standing, but why is he not doing no more specials? Our Last Man Standing, which is on the same station as Last Comic Standing, which all just breaks back down to this source of where they want comedy to go, and they want comedy to go into a pop culture, so that it feeds right back into everything, to your Masked Singers, and so you think they could dance, and American Idols. And there's still comics standing up. Like, I'm one of those that's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I've opened a show. Like, if you don't like hearing the word pussy, or you don't like hearing the word bitch, or you don't like hearing the word faggot, you're probably a bitch, pussy, faggot. You need to leave this show. And people really get mad, but it's like, this is what this show is. This is what it is.
100%, dog. I mean, comedy. I always feel like comedy. The comedy that I like, dog, is comedy that is gangster rap in the '90s, bro.
It's exactly,
Gangster
bro.
rap. I want to hear gangster rap. I don't want to hear no motherfucking you know what I mean, like radio play fucking shit.
Beaver Bong, what kind of girls you fuck with? Porn stars.
Yeah.
No. I have a lot of porn star friends, but no, my girl's not a porn star.
No, for sure, dog. I mean, my girl's a porn star every time we lock that door and she gets something cracking. I mean,
yes.
You know how it is, dog. I mean, what kind of girls you fuck with? Money, Tamara.
She took his soul with her. Does it not let you finish a sentence? This guy said hammer time.
Hammer time. Shout out to my boy Russian.
Richard Pryor is the greatest of all time. Fuck, Richard Pryor is the man, dude.
They're asking if you like Felipe right there.
Oh, do I like Felipe?
You talked about him earlier.
Yeah, Felipe is one of my good personal friends. We have an ongoing joke because we're on mushrooms together in Seattle.
Let's talk about that too. Let's talk about shrooms because you just took a microdose a minute ago and shit. Do you feel anything on that?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, for a dude like you, bro, you probably have to take 2 or 3 and shit, dog. You know what I mean? Me personally, I haven't fucked with psychedelics for the longest time, dog. I took one and shit was wavy for me. And I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? I gave one to my son. He got a little anxiety sometimes, you know what I mean? And it knocked the anxiety out of him, you know what I mean? So, I mean, just on that note, you know what I mean? What about, bro, like what you are promoting, brother, is something sacred.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, is it just weed to you, or is this the root of life that everybody should be on?
Oh no, cannabis. I don't think everybody should be on it.
Hold on real quick. If you want to tell me in a minute, I gotta take a piss, dog.
Yeah, I gotta take one after you. So go. I'll do another commercial. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Commercial time, real quick.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break here at Hood Stocks Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This commercial break, courtesy of the one and only Dairy Queen. That's right, Dairy Queen going on right now live. They're offering 2-for-1 blizzards. Sure, they might give you diarrhea, but they're 2 for fucking 1. Where the fuck else can you get that? Now accepting EBT. That's right. Eat better today at Dairy Queen. Does not count for any hot foods. Fuck your mom. You are not getting nuggets or fries or a double cheeseburger from this Dairy Queen. You can get a Mr. Misty shake or a blizzard. That is what we are offering currently at this one location, 133214 Magnolia Boulevard, Riverside, California. Nowhere else. Back to you in the studio. Trying to hold that. Where's the acid at? Right, we do need a porta potty in there. I gotta piss too, dude. Kill me now. This is not a Dr. Kevorkian station. This thing looks like a fucking rocket ship next to me this whole goddamn time. Does it not? Oh.
Hey, bro.
I gotta pee too.
Yeah, let this dude go do his thing and shit. How was that commercial break right now? I mean, what do you guys think of this podcast right here? You know what I mean? Are we moving in the right direction? I know. So the past couple podcasts that we've had right here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, they have their moments, you know what I mean? They have their moments, but much love to them for blessing this platform, you know what I mean? But I'm really, what we got going on today, man, is fucking badass. This dude right here, I hope to have him on a bunch more times. You know what I mean? It's a good time. I mean, Dope podcast, fool. That's right, Mike Rico. Hey, Mike Rico, I seen that earlier, bro. You dropped $5 on the fucking super chat. Good looking out, my G. Anyone that ever drops money on the super chat, I just put it towards what we got going on right here. You know what I mean? I put it towards, whatever I might need to add to this shit, you know what I mean? Which I'm always improving and shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to Brian. I don't know if Brian's watching right now, but Brian got at me on Instagram yesterday, and then he emailed me today on things that I needed to improve. You know what I mean? I'm going to be having him over soon, you know what I mean? But one thing that I improved is I gave you guys, you can see the Hood Stocks banner behind us now. You know what I mean? So I just making some improvements on what homie told me to do. Saca la tequila.
Word.
Yeah. Where's the tequila at, dog? I need that right now. It's good. It's a good one, bro. I'm just chilling and relaxing with you guys. That's right, my boo. That's my G right there. You know what I mean? My motherfucking union brother right there. Bro, this has been, like I told you, one of my favorite podcasts, bro. You know what I mean, like you just like, so check it out. So we sit at this table, right? This is number 40. I could have done a lot more podcast, you know what I mean? But like I told you, I try to do quality over quantity. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of cats that will come and sit here with me. You know what I mean, but I always like, and sometimes it's hit and miss in regards to not what the podcast is about and not the individual, you know what I mean? But sometimes not everybody is made to do what we do right here and shoot the breeze and be able to interact with each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, it's definitely a gift. And like I said, I consider it an honor to be able to make money by talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't work with people. You know what I mean? I got to be able to fucking just do my own thing, and doing comedy is my own thing, dude.
Hey, check it out. When it comes to you and females in relationships, brother, you know what I mean? And you're talking about your gift of talking and shit, brother, you know what I mean? But is your when it comes to like dealing with them, brother, you know what I mean? Is it hard dealing with females as being stoner Rob, because they, you know what I mean, they gotta accept certain things?
Totally. Like that's why I got 3 baby moms. Like they say they get it, and then once they get pregnant and have a kid and they have to stay home, there's no more, oh, I'm going to New York, oh, I'm going. And I'm like, you can't, you just got to bring the kid. You're just not going to the party. Well, you don't have to go to the after party. Like, yeah, the fuck, it's my after party.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
That starts a conflict, and that was a conflict for a long time. But that also, I can't blame them. Like I said, I always have love for all my baby moms, but I don't blame them. I've learned to mature too, and I do my own thing. And like I said, I got this lady that's just completely awesome. She gets it. She knows where I'm coming from. So everything's just amazing right now.
And that's how it is with my girl too, dog. You know what I mean? Like my girl, like I don't want my girl working at a strip club. I don't want my girl being a bartender, because that's almost being a stripper in the way I see it, bro. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? You're showing the titties, you're putting the ass out there. I mean, like, I just feel like with my girl that we don't ever have to resort to having to make money like that. It's a respect level, but my girl goes wherever the fuck she wants to go. You want to go out and party with your homegirls? Bam, see you later. You know what I mean? You know, so we have a cool, like, she knew who I was, which was a way worse person than I am now, bro.
Shit, my lady goes wherever she wants to go. Chick was in Egypt, in Bali, in fucking New Orleans, fucking Spain last week. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's tight, dog. Let me ask you a question, bro. One more question. I mean, I might have a couple more questions.
Yeah, I do not mind.
Give me this, though, bro. Give me this, dog. So I look at you as a professional, my G, and an alcoholic. Go ahead, hit that so I can say smoker. The trifecta, baby. Don't play with it. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, but I look at you, dude, like a fucking professional that's been in this game for a long time. Like, I might be older than you, bro, but fucking, there's certain cats that earn their stripes and shit, dog. So you most definitely got them stripes, brother, just by your body of work and the people that you rub shoulders with and you work with, bro.
Oh, dude, that's just all fun opportunities, dude. And like, when you work with them, you start to think at the beginning, you can't even lie, like, oh, this is tight. I'm starting to be somebody. But then afterwards, you realize we're all somebodies, or we're all nobodies. And either way, we're on the same line, bro. We're all the same people. And they'll tell you the same thing. Like the biggest cats I kick it with, they'll be like, oh, dude, we'll fucking sit down on the steps behind 7-Eleven and smoke a fucking joint, dude. And if they're not like I've met big fools in Hollywood that are like that, and there's no disrespect to them or there's no negative feelings, but to each their own. And that's just not my type of people. You know what I mean? I was in Hawaii. I went over to amazing beach, and everybody's trying to get on the beach and surf. And my whole mentality was, I'm gonna go see what these dudes that live in their vans fucking are smoking on, and I'm gonna smoke them out with some better shit. And that's where I hung out, dude. Like, it's just, once it gets to your head, they win. You know what I mean? It takes you away. And as long as you live in your own mind stream, if you have $1 billion or you're in debt for $100,000, if you're living in your happiness, they can't take that, bro. They can't take you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, dog. Hey, so real quick, just to rewind a little bit, what I was saying and what I was going to ask you, you know what I mean, is what's your critique on me, bro, on this hood stuff, being the fact that you've been around the block a few times, and I'm kind of like a new guy on the block, bro. You know what I mean? Trying to crack into a business of having conversations with real individuals, you know what I mean, and putting stories out that certain cats wouldn't put out. What would be your critique or advice to me on what you've experienced so far?
Oh, I think it's an amazing podcast, bro. If anything, I think you keep it all the same, but break it into a structure that's almost like, when we talk politics, let's open with politics.
Gotcha.
Then let's do 30 minutes on sports.
Yeah.
Then let's do current events for 12 minutes. And then let's wrap it with a little about yourself, or however you want to put it.
About yourself.
Yeah, but then the structure's there. Maybe some funny. I'm a big fan. So don't take this from me. I'm just a big fan of mockumentaries. So anything that's supposed to be serious, I'll mock. So I'm making a mockumentary porno right now. It's going to be hilarious.
What would that be consist of, bro?
It's so like, there's no nudity. I got porn stars on a scene doing porn, but like, it's supposed to be like a 2020 porn, and I'm the director, and I'm all overbearing. And the first guy is supposed to be like playing fucking God of Warfare. As the girl comes in, and like as the scene comes and she's about to take her shirt off, I cut it, and I'm like, bro, cut. You can't hit tap, tap, return, Alt E to fucking change your fucking weapon. Everybody fucking knows that. I'm looking for reality, and I'm looking for goddamn actual things that happen. Like, it just fucking breaks all down. Like, so let's start it from the top, because these fucking nerds are going to send emails saying that wasn't the correct button to fucking hit. So run it back. Let's do this. Sparkles. I'm going to call you Jennifer, because nobody names their kid fucking Sparkles.
Oh shit! Yeah, cool. Hey, Mike Regal, he's asked us a few times. They want to hear that fucking Joe Exotic, that fucking Stoner Rob Exotic again, dog. I mean,
you want to hear Joe Exotic? You want to hear Stoner Rob Exotic? Well, I'll tell you what. We would love to give you Stoner Rob Exotic, but there's one fucking problem, and that's that bitch Carol Baskins. All right, Carol Baskins will not let Stoner Rob Exotic come out, because Carol Baskins believes that what she's doing is goddamn right. I'll tell you what, some bitch, and let me tell you something else. When my fucking granddaddy was here with his Confederate flag fucking thong on, running Texas, this isn't what he fucking dreamed of, okay? He dreamed of a state where I could do meth, fuck little boys, and fucking raise tigers. And goddamn it, some bitch, I'll tell you what, if that's not what Trump's trying to bring back, I don't know what the fuck is. And Carol Baskins over there just fucking sipping on her cunt tea. That's right. I said cunt tea. You know what it stands for? Can't understand normal thinking tea. That's what the kind of tea it is. All right. Now she's just over there. She keeps tigers in her little cage, and then she feeds her husbands the tigers, and everyone's okay with it. But I do a little bit of meth and fuck a tiger in the butt, and everybody wants to say some shit about me. Well, maybe some people should investigate Carol Baskins. How about that?
Yeah. Exotic Stoner Rob.
Stoner Rob Exotics, you guys. Stoner
My
Rob
boy.
Exotic Carts coming out to you live pretty soon here. All right.
I don't know, but this right here with the combination of Stoner Rob go just perfect.
I'll tell you what, some bitch, bro. Motherfucker. You know who doesn't want you to smoke that though, right? You know who? You know who?
Who?
Fuck Carol Baskins. Fuck Carol Baskins. I got a burn right here on the edge of my thigh in the 7th grade, and I'll tell you what, I bet it was that bitch Carol Baskins. If I had to bet on it, I would bet for sure. Her fucking nipples probably fucking purple, hanging underneath her titties. Ain't nobody want to suck them things, looking like orangutans. Got to put her in the full Nelson just to lick them motherfuckers. Fuck Carol Baskins.
You're a fool, dog. I love that shit, dog. Hey, check it out, bro. I'm gonna switch gears on you real quick, dog. On the way heading out this motherfucker, dog. You know what I mean? We're 2 hours and fucking 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I'm having a good time. We can go as long as you want, really, dog. You know what I mean? But before anything, switching gears, like I said, dog. When it comes, let me hear your worst story in your life. Let me hear your best story in life. And you pick which one you want to pick first.
Oh, shit. All
The
right.
grimiest. I don't give a fuck. No shame in the game, brother. No shame in the game.
This is my worst story in life right here. All right. I was 17 when I was 17. It was a really bad year. All right. I was 17 and I did a beer run with my boy White Mike, and he's white. And
his name's Mike.
And his name is Mike. Oh. All right. So we come running out of a liquor store in Corona after doing a beer run. And I have a bunch of beer in my hands. And I put it under my shoulder and I grab my homie's door. And all of a sudden my homie peels out and almost drags me down the fucking street. I'm like, what just happened? I turn around and there's 2 cops at the light at the liquor store. And I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. Right? So I start running. These cops are running. So I throw the cases of beer at them. Bam! Right there when those beers broke, they got me with fucking destruction of property, intent to rob, but all this bullshit. Well, anyway, I was spun the fuck out at the time. My homie White Mike jumps the fence, flops his fat ass right away. They catch him in like 3.8 seconds. I'm so spun out. I have them on an 1 and 6 minute foot pursuit. I'm hiding inside of garages. Some dude comes out. I'm in a boat in a dude's garage. He comes out and goes, oh, who the hell are you? I said, hey, bro, let me use your phone. I'll give you $1. I didn't even have $1. I didn't have a fucking dollar.
That's back when dollar was a lot of money.
When $1 was a fucking dollar. And fucking... He's like, I'm calling the cops. I'm like, fuck. I do some fucking Mickey Mantle slide under the fucking garage door shit. Bounce out. Now I'm ripping off my clothes. Like, they can't catch me if I'm not in the same clothes. My tweaker ass is in some baseball shorts and shoes. And that's it.
In a tube top.
And I'm running. And then I jump a fence and there's a lady hanging up laundry because she's poor. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey, can I use your phone? I'll give you $1.
A fucking dollar.
And she's like, no. It's like, oh, fuck it, you stupid little cunt. So I jump the fence again. Now I see a McDonald's. And I'm like, shit, I could make a collect call and have these little bitches pick. I was going to make one of them collect calls all of us have made, you know? You are receiving a call from bitch. I'm at McDonald's. So I'm like, I'm gonna make it, and I'm crossing the street.
Oh shit!
And all of a sudden, these 2 dudes in flannels circle me, and I'm like, oh shit, am I just getting ran up on? What kind of day is this? So I square up with them, and they pull their little necklace out, and they're like, Corona Police Department. And I'm like, oh shit, no, they're not. And I keep squaring up, and then they pull their tasers out, and I'm like, yeah, they are. And I fucking fall in the gutter. And they arrest me. And now I have no ID, and they're not believing that I'm 17. Because they just arrested my homie who's 18. But he's only 18 over me by like 2 months. And we're happen to be right in that middle month. And they're like, bullshit, you're fucking lying. And they're driving me all the way up to Devore, bro. And then we get to Devore, they're about to take me out of the car, and the check comes back. They're like, he's 17, take him to Riverside, fucking juvenile. Fucking. And they were so pissed. They made me get out of the car.
An adult case, homie.
Check this out. They make me get out of the car on the side of the freeway. Now take off my basketball shorts, my shoes, and my socks. And now I'm just in boxers. They threw them in the trunk and they roll all the windows down at like 45 degrees and smash it, bumping Metallica. And they think they're going to break me. And as a tweaker, I'm sitting there split out like, yeah. Like just fucking rocking that Metallica and shit, bro.
I love it. That's one of my favorite bands.
Fade to black. Like, you ain't gonna break me.
You just, my G.
That day sucked dick. Now, the best day of my life, besides my kids being born.
Political right thing.
Yeah, so.
Politically, to be politically right. That's what I meant, my girl.
I had a day like my kids being born when I had to pay out fucking $800 a month. All right, so.
It's actually a horrible day.
The day.
But it was the best day. But horrible.
The first day I got to work with Tommy Chong because it didn't seem real. So I don't get a phone call. I don't get an email. I get a Facebook message.
Fucking messenger.
And this is 2013. And I get a Facebook messenger. And it's Chong. And a month before, we were on radio with Chong. And we clicked. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, you're from the IE, right? Can you help me sell out the Improv? Now, I automatically think it's fake. Like, Tommy Chong need help selling someplace out. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, I can, yeah, fuck yeah, I can. And he's like, okay, cool. Here's the date. Send me a headshot. Done. That's all I hear. The date's coming closer. I'm writing him. He's like, yeah, we're on. I'm still good. I still got something.
What about you, dog? You good? Sorry, go ahead, dog.
And I'm like, yeah, we're on. And he's saying that. And I'm like, well, fuck, dude, I'd like some kind of reinsurance, you know?
Yeah, put some money in my books, homie.
And it's like, no, we're on. I'm like, fuck. So I'm promoting all this and tagging Chong, and I'm like, well, he's not pitching about it. That's a good sign. So I'm like, okay, we're on. The day of the show comes. I get there 2 hours early. I'm the earliest stoner you'll ever meet, bro.
Stoners are usually on time, and especially black dudes. And I only say that because I had the homie comedian. Anyways, the comedian that was just on. No disrespect, my G. Anyways, and he said, "I'm on time." And he goes, and I didn't think about it, bro, because I don't fucking hold those racist fucking
CBT.
Yeah, I don't
Color people time.
I don't hold that shit, dog. I mean, hey, but I'm just saying,
That's what they call
I was
it.
like, it went a little over my head, dog. You know what I mean? You know, maybe I was having a blind moment, dog. You know what I mean? But anyways, and I was like, what do you mean? He goes, black dudes are always late. And I laughed, dog. I said, you're absolutely right, dog. Thank you for being on time, brother.
Oh, bro. So I'm there early.
Sorry, dog. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm there early. And I walk in, there's nobody in the green room. And I'm like, fuck. And then I walk into the arena, and Chong is sitting in the seats, just writing.
He's writing, huh?
So I walk up, and I'm like, hey, Tommy. What's up? And he's like, hey, what's up, man? And I'm like, it's Stoner Rob. He goes, yeah, I know who you are, man. And so I just get to the chase. I'm like, so am I fucking supposed to be here? Was I writing you? or was I writing
Someone else.
some fan club? And he goes, no, that was me, man. I told you to be here. You're on the show. Well, at this time, I'm thinking it's a comedy show. It's at the Improv. It's a comedy show. So I go, how much time am I doing? He goes, what? I'm like, what the fuck does he want me to do? Does he think I do lights or something? In my head, I'm like, does he think I'm the sound guy?
Yeah, do you know me as a comedian?
And I'm like, you want me to do time, right? You want me to be on stage? He goes, yeah, you're on stage. And this is where my life changed. I fuck you not. This is where my life changed. He says, I said, so what am I supposed to do? He goes, well, this is a podcast. It's the first one ever. We're going to go around the country with this. And I didn't think he meant we.
Yeah.
I thought he meant like he. And then just interview stupid people like me, you know? And I'm like, okay, so, but when now I'm thinking, is it like Letterman? Do I come on, do 5 minutes and you interview me? I'm like, what exactly do you want me to do? He's like, oh, you don't get it, man. He's like, you're my co-host for all of these. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah. And here's where my moment changed. These lines. I go, what? And he goes, yeah, you're my Cheech, man. And when he said that, I was like, oh, I'm fucking done. I was like, I wanted to walk off like I forget what show it is when he quits everything. He's like, fuck you. Dave Chappelle, he's like, everyone eat my dick. Eat my ass. I'm fucking leaving. I fucking quit. I'm fucking out. I'm rich, bitch. Like, it's the greatest moment of my life. And since then, he's been taking care of me. We have a tour we do together. We're doing episodes of Now Smoking together. Fucking, even when we're just together, it's just the funniest dynamic because we just fuck with each other like old friends now. Like, it's been about fucking 6 years, 7 years. And now we could just sit next to each other. He's like, hey, you better get away, man. They're scared of Mexicans. And I'm like, bitch, you're half Chinese and half Canadian. None of you belongs in this fucking country. And the dynamic is just amazing. And I love him. He's a kind soul. He's when I say he's an artist, I don't mean that by just comedy. I mean, the guy could write music, play music, write comedy, write fucking scripts, body build, fucking motivate, whittle. A lot of people don't like this fool whittles.
You really know this dude, though.
His own bongs and pipes out of whittles.
The fuck is whittle?
If you don't know what whittles is
right here, so you gotta say whittle.
If you don't know what whittles is what from wood. What old Tennessee fuckers are doing on their porch. This fool will whittle a pipe, a bong, a chillum, a steamroller on his roof of his house. He will whittle something and get high out of it that whole day. And just this, when you see his face and just feel the whole vibe and the aura of his soul, when he smokes out of something that he whittles, it's an accomplishment of taking something from nothing and using it in your everyday life. And it just is like, dude, that's what makes you you. That's what keeps you fucking enlightened, bro. Like, it's the shit, man. It really is. And that passes on to all of us. And then we go and I go and I like to go places and like I'll tour and people will give me like not the last time I toured, but one of the last times I toured in San Jose. I was in San Jose in a company, Lowell Grinders. Big shout out to Lowell. Them and Chong's Choice each gave me 200 pre-rolls. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm here for 2 days. Like, I can only fly with so much. I don't want to take fucking 400 pre-rolls in my carry-on. So I'm like, okay, we'll smoke 100. I'm with my cousin Adrian, and he's filming for me. And I'm like, we'll smoke 100. of them. We'll just blow them down in 2 days. 50 a day. It's not a big deal. So I walked around eating because I'm a big food buff. Because that's the only time I have to myself is eating. So I try to eat at really good restaurants. Like I love to try different foods. So I'm like, we'll walk around. We'll go to all the best sushi spots in San Jose, and we'll order like one thing of sushi from each of them. Which now Jake reminded me we need to get sushi on the way home. That sounds so good.
Take out.
So yeah, take out. We'll go to the fucking ocean and harpoon a motherfucking tuna. So we're doing that. And on the way, I handed out to homeless individuals over 65 joints. Damn. And I was just like, you smoke? Yeah, here, dude, you want a joint? And just was giving everybody a joint. I'm like, dude, you want to get high, man? Like, this howdy doody got wooden balls, man. You know what I mean? Like, I got some weed right here I've been saving for a special occasion. Yeah.
This is it.
But we handed all that out. So just giving back to people is just always amazing because like we are blessed. Like I'm blessed with so much weed. Like I get so much shit now. And I remember the days, I don't, motherfuckers. I remember the days like I got $4.50 in quarters. Can I get a nick? You know what I mean? I remember those days. So now I feel for those people. Like if you can't get your meds, if you can't get whatever, we just gave away, I don't know how much weed in Vegas when I was up there from people that are stuck and can't go wait for $100 eighth. I just gave it away. We were fucking doing stash and dashes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing that now on Instagram and shit.
Yeah, that's funny because me and Jerry K were the only two motherfuckers doing that like 6 years ago. And now everybody does stash and dashes. And I love it. But as a good piece of advice, please wait to make sure a stash and dash is taken by someone over 21. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. Some of these people hide their shit and leave. I'm like, make sure no kids didn't get that shit, man.
Hey, that makes sense to me, my G. I mean, even though the fucking kids is early ages of smoking that shit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta, you know what I mean, you gotta protect your product, you gotta protect what you do and shit, dog. You know what I mean? So off the top, you know what I mean? We don't advise nobody under what was the age again?
21.
21, man, 21. Dog.
Man, you got some crazy followers, bro.
What
like,
are they saying, dog? What are they saying?
Fucking, hey, Satan gang, shut the fuck up. Regards, Christ gang.
Hey, these dudes are fucking dope as fuck, dog. One thing about this podcast is you ain't got to hold nothing back. So
yeah, I love it. This is the gnarliest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah, even if your comments are crazy as fucking shit, like I love them. I love seeing, because be yourself, dog. Like if you want to say some crazy shit, say some crazy shit. Just like we say some crazy shit on this bitch.
Yeah, like you guys are some crazy motherfuckers, though, dude. I want to fucking drink beers all night in the desert with every one of you crazy bastards.
Nah, they're dope, dog. That's one thing that so they always try to check it out, dog.
I want to shoot some guns with your fans, bro. I want to go to the fucking desert, but the only reason we can't is because fucking Carol Baskets. God damn it.
Carol Baskets and probably a lot of these cats have fucking felonies and shit. But hey, check it out, dog. So they always try to, it's funny, dog, because cats always try to fucking box me in. Check it out. Say it real quick. Go ahead.
How can I get a shipment of Cali weed in Russia? It's on his way. You gotta hit up Khabib. Once he's done fighting in the UFC, I'll stick it up his ass and then he'll fly back.
Hey, shout out to Small Town. No, we get the UK right here. We get Russia, dog. We get fucking like, this is low key, dog. I'm building the numbers. In January, we had 1,000 subscribers. And today, I don't know what we're in. April, we have 6,500 subscribers, dog. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they're dog, we are growing, dog. You know what I mean? This right now, dog, is a pinnacle time to be on Hood Stocks, dog. And I'm not just saying that because it's my platform, but I'm saying that, big dog, because we are growing, dog. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. And this ain't shit without you motherfuckers right there.
Do those people at home see it the right way, though? Or are they reading it backwards like us?
In regards to what?
The backdrop of the fucking, look at the Hood Stocks.
Oh no, that's us backwards. I mean, that would be sick as fuck, dog. If I fucking had, if I had the shit printed backwards.
Are you guys backwards at home?
We want to see it right here on the screen, so make sure that shit's backwards. So I mean, we're looking at each other, so we should see everything backwards. So right here, my dick is hanging to the right, but it looks like it's hanging to the left. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's too much information right there. Stay humble, smoke, and drink. How many people are smoking? How many people are smoking? How many people are drinking? Let me see the mixed drinks you're drinking right now, because I'm going to pour me a drink right now. You want another drink, or are you good?
I'm good right now.
You're good.
It said, what's Rob's favorite strain? Oh, Jack Hare, man. Like, for sure, 100%. And then after that would be some Lunar OG, but I ain't found that in like 8 years, dude.
Luna OG, I ain't never heard of that shit. That shit
It's a planetary strain.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, planetary strains are like your Saturn, your Earth, your Uranus, your Uranus, your Pluto.
That's all anyone ever heard. Everybody just heard that one word, Uranus.
Where the fuck is my Jake? Under there. I need my nasal spray.
Nasal spray. Hey, check it out.
This is what. No, it's underneath the. Oh, see it back.
Hey, on the way out of here, we're 2 hours and 40 minutes. On the way out of here, any questions for the homies, the legendary Stoner Rob?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you do a bunch of blow. Why didn't you nasal spray? I got fucking my nasal membranes have all collapsed. I'm supposed to have
too
surgery.
much blow.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have Hollywood, motherfucker. I'm supposed to have surgery, man.
Hey, you know what, bro? Honestly, dog, if I got cocaine and I see you roll up wanting to get a line, dog, I'm like, nah, homie, that nose is way too big for what I got.
This is gonna fucking Hoover vacuum your whole shipment, dog.
Gone! Can you say gone? Can you spell gone? I couldn't spell ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist.
Did I say it wrong again?
Ventriloquist. He's calling him. What was that? Oh, my God.
What was that, bro?
Jake dropped his fucking diaphragm.
Hey, any shouts outs on the way out of here, bro? Any plugs, where they can follow you, where they can find you, your next moves, bro? Go plug that shit right now, man.
Okay, so check it out. I'll be doing my 1 hour special soon at the Ontario Improv. If you guys want some tickets, hit me up at Stoner Rob, or you could hit up the Improv at Ontario Improv or improv.com to check those out. Also, check me out at greentours.com. That's our tour of LA. We do a cannabis tour. We'll get you high with me and Tommy Chong. That's right. You can hang out with Stoner Rob and Tommy Chong on a green tour in LA. Also, follow me on any social media at Stoner Rob. If you can't find me there, look at your mom's house. Hi-yo. We'll be chilling over there, kicking it. You know what I mean?
And hopefully you're just there to mow the lawn. Homie.
Yeah, and then check out my intern Jake. He'll be at the Blue Oyster.
He's a comic too.
No, he just goes to gay bars.
Blue Oyster.
If you get any hamsters stuck up your ass, give him a call at 1-800 Jake Knott from State Farm, and he'll hook you up. He's wearing khakis.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, share button, like button. I love all you motherfuckers. Everybody give it up for Stoner Rob.
Yeah.